Who's coming down the stairs?
10, 9, 8.
Can't believe this
7,
motherfucker.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from Buffalo, New York, you're watching The Keemstar Show with your host, Keemstar, co-host, Salvo Pancakes, the lovely Miss Brantley, producer, Chris, who likes to kill cats.
Oh my God, come on.
We got a great show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Salvo is not here. Salvo is decided 5 minutes before the show to go take a shit.
He's here now.
Which messed Brantley couldn't get her outfit together.
No, he messed that up. But I came on time.
This is the second show that you're late to.
It's a long drive, and I have lots of coffee and rice, Keem. Oh, I don't like circle glasses. I can't wear a circle. I'm a square guy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Keemstar Show.
I noticed we already have members. We already have super chats, all that. We'll read all of that at the end. As always, we thank you guys so much.
We look yellow on the OBS, don't you?
For the support. So something's wrong with the video settings, but we'll figure it out later. This show's been getting a lot of love, like cult-like following. Like people really fuck with this show. And so Chris found some reviews. So let's watch these reviews.
Yeah, sure. We'll watch the first review. This one's for Salvo. He's a pretty big fan of Salvo. So let's take a look at this.
He looks like my fan base.
Yeah.
You know, I don't only make videos like this, but I have to in this case, just because I know how hard it is to be fat and overweight and everything. I know what it's like to try and lose the weight. I know what it's like to go through that.
I don't.
I expect bullshit from the YouTuber and Twitter person, Keemstar, but he has a new podcast, and he has this person called Salvo that does the show with him, and I'm gonna show you what this video is about now in just a moment.
Okay. Oh, he's one of these guys who records their screen. Okay.
Yes. That, you know,
He lives in Buffalo.
I'm trying to turn the volume up.
Oh, that's just his audio.
What is he mad about?
overweight people should not wear denim. That's not
Overweight people shouldn't wear
It's
denim.
true, though. Think
Because
about it.
everybody, if you're fat, overweight, you can't wear denim according to
pause
this
it,
guy.
pause
But that's
pause
just
it,
true
pause it.
for your sake.
Okay. Chris, when we talk, you gotta go main cam.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
like
yeah.
switch from camera to camera. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on Mr. Potato Head over here?
Yeah, it's like this guy's mad at me for saying fat guys shouldn't wear denim. But I think if you would ask this guy, hey, how do you look when you wear denim? He'd be not too good.
I don't think fat guys should wear spandex.
Exactly. There's a lot of things fat guys shouldn't wear.
You know?
Denim, spandex, no clothes.
Skinny people shouldn't wear spandex either. In my opinion, really skinny people. Ugh.
Like Eugenia.
You know what I mean?
Eugenia skinny?
Well, denim, like a denim coat would make you look a little bigger,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So like if you're real skinny, you should wear a denim coat. It looks kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like skinny little Chris, he's always wearing those denim coats.
Right, because it kind of adds like some squareness to them, like they're not
what I
like
mean?
a skinny, frail, starving person. But
Exactly. But this guy's
mad.
This guy's really upset. So let's look at him right now. Look at how upset that comment about fat people shouldn't wear denim. We're gonna make a whole TikTok about it and everything.
yeah, you know, and if he really cared about how he looked, right? One, he would just hold his phone up about 5 more inches. Because the fat guy holding the phone down here, it's like that's not a good angle, and that just proves that you lost all touch about what looks good, and you don't care about yourself. Part of self-care is making sure you look good on cam. That's why I spend hours before the show putting on my creams, putting on my shadows. But this guy has no self-care because he's been fat and he's been ugly for so long.
Me and you both have been fat.
I've been
we
fat.
have.
I've
We
been fat.
have.
I've
We
been
have.
fat. I've been fat.
I didn't wear denim when I was much bigger.
No, why?
Because I didn't look good in
You
denim.
didn't look good in denim.
I'm sorry that, we've given you some fashion advice, you overly large Mr. Potato Head. Let's continue.
Just fashion advice.
Sure.
Apply it.
I don't know why people watch people like this. Everybody talks about cancel culture, and in my opinion, some people deserve it.
Oh!
Straight up.
Oh,
Brandon
okay.
Buckingham's dad.
Yeah.
There he is. People deserve cancel culture. Now
I agree.
Now I wonder if this is just a random guy that found this show, or if this is straight from the H3H3 Reddit, because he does look like one of the aunties.
He is an auntie.
Which, funny enough, this was on the Reddit. I was able to pull it from there.
That
See,
makes sense.
I don't even fully know everything that's on this docket. Chris puts together what we're going to talk about, and he just plays it. Like, I know some things because I'm like, hey, Chris, put this on the docket. But like this, I had no idea that this was going to be like that.
Yeah,
But sure enough,
but
like, there it is.
But also, it's like anybody would look at that guy that knows the aunties and be like, "That's an auntie."
I mean, that
loser, fat, ugly, old frames.
That is the H3 demographic. It's like, super democratic, left-leaning,
They
and
believe in cancel
overweight.
culture,
And
yeah.
overweight. If you're not overweight, you can't be a part of the H3H3 fan base.
Right.
It's like
You have to be
it's
fat.
like mandatory because that show celebrates being overweight.
Laziness.
They love it.
Yeah, laziness, loserness. Yeah, so this is an auntie live in the flesh calling me out. I think I believe in cancel culture, but I also believe in one step further, and that's what you should be doing.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
And the rest of the video, go ahead and play it, Chris.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
keep
hear what
going.
else he has to say.
Let's keep going.
If you say stupid crap like this, or you're a predator or a abuser, like with the Amaranth situation that happened with her husband, which is just or which Keemstar was saying how she
now he's
deserved
mad
it,
at you a little
basically,
bit.
which is disgusting.
What did he say?
But
He basically was saying that your comments towards Amaranth were disgusting.
He called you disgusting, this guy.
Okay. Well, he's from Buffalo. Come over here. Let's have a You are personally invited to come on the show.
He is from Buffalo, yeah.
You're
this guy's from
personally
Buffalo.
invited. I can see your TikTok name. It's Buster Buffalo. So I'm assuming you're from my hometown. You are personally invited, sir, to come on the show. We'll sit right here. We'll talk about it. We'll have a conversation about it. We'll hear about everything that makes you cry at night and how you can fill jars and jars of your own tears. And I will laugh at you. It'll be a great segment.
And listen, it's like
Full grown man, by the way.
Yeah,
full grown man.
Full grown man sitting in front of those type of posters. Now, when I see a grown man sitting with posters, those images, those posters on his wall in his family room, instantly I'm like, this guy has some sort of mental deficiency. This is a guy that is beneath me
Well, that's-
on all the levels. He's a weirdo. He's a
I
weirdo.
mean, that's a weird
He lives
jump,
alone.
right?
He's 55.
that-
He has anime posters in the living room.
That's a weird jump, but let me say this. Look at this gentleman, right? This gentleman is definitely like in their 40s, right?
Yeah.
So he's from a time where you don't really baby your kids. He's from a time where you go to school and you're taught sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt me. Like he knows better to act like a Gen Z, like oh, everything's offensive.
True,
Like,
true.
He should know better. He was raised different, and this is cope. This is an act. This is like I'm offended, ladies and gentlemen. Give me attention, because at some point in his life, it seems like he was not getting it.
Right.
He doesn't get attention from guys. He doesn't get attention from girls. He doesn't
Okay,
get
that's-
attention
well,
from his
well,
mom.
we
He
don't
doesn't
know
get
that.
attention
Yeah,
from
we
him.
don't know that.
I
We
do
don't
know that. I guarantee. Chris,
Oh
how many times a year do you think this guy has sex?
Hey, that has nothing to do. No.
Less than one.
Whoa,
Less than
whoa.
one
We don't
time?
know that. We don't know that.
I
he could
know
be
that.
He could be happily
No,
married.
he's
All
not
I'm
married.
saying is he's from a generation that doesn't get offended so easy. But we are seeing him offended.
Exactly.
And I think that's what the H3H3 podcast is doing, is they're converting everyone into crybabies.
Of course, they're like part of the government acceleration to make everybody a crybaby, make everybody, very upset. They're China. Ethan Klein's basically Google's China.
Do you guys want to continue on with this? It's
Sure.
just him bitching the whole time.
Oh,
really.
let's just let it play.
Let's
We're gonna
let it
let it play and we'll react at the end.
All right.
And tag
This is
him.
who-
Tag
this
him.
is-
Let him know that we're watching it.
No, don't do that.
a popular podcast apparently. So let me just say this as a fat person, somebody that's overweight. Do what makes you happy. If you like being big, be big. If you like being thin, be thin. If you're trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight, somewhere in the middle, do what makes you happy. Myself, I'm going to be having gastric sleeve surgery
But
as an option.
pause it, Chris. So he's just saying, if you're a fat guy, just be fat and be happy. And then the next sentence, I am getting this surgery to make me skinny.
Let's continue through it. You ought to listen to the
I
rest.
mean, come on, bro. Like, some people, they've lost all hope. They need the surgery. But in most cases, like, you can do that yourself. You just got to eat less calories.
Or just like
And
walk,
exercise.
Just walk and eat less.
There's this weird
walk more, eat less.
There's a really weird thing that people say online. They're like, well, people have medical reasons. Like it could be a thyroid issue. Yes, that is true. But that's like, what, 2% of every person that's overweight? But every person that's overweight is using that for the excuse. Like every person.
Everybody has a thyroid issue.
My metabolism, it just isn't working. Like, what? What are you talking about? It's not everybody.
My mouth just keeps putting food in it. My hands just keep making me eat more. It's like, guys, no.
Jesus.
I'm going to need medical records. If you're a fat person and you have a medical issue, prove it and we'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
But if you can't prove it, it's open season.
I'll tell you, the fat people that I respect, I personally respect, literally say something like, bro, I need to exercise more. I've been lazy and I need to eat less. I eat donuts and shit. Those are the fat people that I respect because they're being real.
Yeah.
But when you hear the cope of like, oh, I got a thyroid issue, I got medical issue. It's like every single overweight person has a medical issue. Every single one.
I guarantee this guy's excuse for getting the gastric bypass is, well, it's because my doctor said it's going to keep me alive 25 more. No, bro. But you're at that point where you can't live an additional 25 because you put yourself there.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm overweight right now.
Yes, you are.
You are too.
I am not.
You are too.
I'm not.
We looked it up. But
You looked it up. What do you mean?
What I need to do is I need
turn
to
these
eat
lights
less.
down. We're yellow, bro.
I need to eat less and exercise more.
That's all you gotta do. Eat less, exercise more. Roll it, Christopher.
All right, let's continue.
I'm going to be doing that in probably about a year. I'm trying to lose the 40 pounds I need to, which is still hard.
He
I'm
won't-
going on 50 years old.
I hope
just
he gets
about.
it. I hope he
I'm
gets
older
it.
He said he was 50, Keem. You thought he was 40. He's 50.
Okay.
Close.
than Shit.
That should make us less yellow.
Yeah, that's
But I don't like when people say stuff like this. If I wanted to wear denim top and
It's all about the
frickin'
denim. I forgot what he's mad about. It's about the denim. It wasn't even that I was calling him fat. It's about the denim specifically.
You know this dude is looking at his closet and he has like 2 denim jackets and he's like, those motherfuckers, that's it. I'm making a TikTok. You're going to try to tell me I can't wear that? I'm making a TikTok.
Listen, dude, I started to feel bad because I'm like, oh man, he's obviously overweight. I obviously made a joke and he's mad that he's overweight. You know, I started to feel empathy for that. But then it was all about the denim jacket. I'm like, no, you can't wear the denim jacket. You just can't do it. And if you do it, dude, it's not going to do it. I'm doing you a favor. A person like you, Buster Buffalo, should not wear a denim jacket. And if you have it and that's the reason why you're mad or you've always wanted to wear it, I'm doing you
Go
a
to
favor.
Keemstar.com right now.
Go to Keemstar.com
All right.
right now.
Listen, if you are overweight, there is one article of denim that I think you could wear, that I think you could pull off.
Oh, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is that Teddy Steele's denim jacket over at Keemstar.com. So make sure.
I
you
actually heard we sold a lot of those.
We did.
That's crazy.
We did. We did.
We got some in the mail for us.
We're
too.
creating an entire gang
Imagine
There's
that.
a biker gang of jean jackets.
Yeah.
of denim jackets.
But I don't think he should wear that though.
But listen, the black one makes you look slimmer. So even if you are big, you know, the black denim.
That's
you can
why
get away
you've
with that.
only wore black on every single Keemstar show.
I
episode.
like wearing black.
Only black, by the way. This guy only wears black.
That's not true. But I like wearing black. Like most of my t-shirts are black.
Why? Because
That's my favorite color.
Well, because one aspect about a black shirt is the slimming.
Well, you could say that. You could say that, but that's not the reason why I wear them. I wear them because I like black. I feel like I look the best wearing black.
because of the slimming aspect.
I've already addressed this twice.
Yes.
Are we going to go in circles? This is the dead air that you complain about the other shows about.
You complain
So
about the
let's move on to the next topic.
Sure. You want to talk about the updates that happened after the Halloween
No.
special?
There's a big story. There's a big
do
story
that?
that's going
Okay.
on. We'll get to all that.
Sure.
There's a big story breaking right now, and it's from Minx. Minx is a popular Twitch streamer who covered up an essay. She was involved with Ms. Kiv and all those, the Poggergate. They covered up an essay where a girl, she went to sleep at a party, and
got an essay.
one of their friends went in while she was passed out and fondled her, and they all covered it up. They all covered it up. So that's her right there, Minx. She came back and she admitted that she covered up the essay, which was wild. Like, she took real accountability. And she has something completely new going on.
Right.
We're going to look at this right now.
Oh, geez, she's always finding herself in such a predicament.
She said, now she lives in LA in like one of these like Twitch streamer mansions or whatever, right? And she said, I woke up to my window being smashed and broken into, and my cats are missing. Quite possibly the worst birthday ever.
Chris, were you in the neighborhood?
No, wasn't in the fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, do you guys know this? Chris ran over a cat.
Oh my God, you're
he
never
killed
gonna
a
let that
cat
go.
the
Chris,
other day.
did you go to LA to kill Minx's cat, you sadistic fuck?
No, I did not go to Minx's house to kill her cats.
She follows up with saying, a man was sleeping under the house. I'm going to throw up. So, okay. Did the man look like this? Did the man look like this? It was Chris.
Fuck off.
Okay. She goes on to say that they broke the window with the security camera. So they rip off the security camera and they take the security camera and smash it through the window. Okay.
Okay, interesting. Interesting.
All right. All right.
Next step, we actually have a couple of other things. So
Wait a minute. They were living under her house?
Yeah.
Do we have proof of that? That's crazy.
Wait, let's play the video. Let's play the video here.
Fuck. I think we skimmed
So
over that.
just to go over it, police have finally arrived. They said we can look in the asylum. So basically what happened was is that there's no video of her going underneath the house or anything. But the police, she recorded the police actually digging through everything.
Okay. So there's just people living under her house. Now, here's the thing. Get ready for this, people, because things are about to get spooky. All right?
So this is under her house. Okay.
Under her house, they're searching. Play that video, Chris.
Sure.
They're searching. They're searching. And guess what they find?
Dead cats.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, pull it up, Chris.
Pull it up. Got it.
Under her house, they find
He gave me his flashlight. Let me take a photo of this.
They find a
bags of weed, bro.
What?
There also seems to be photos of stuff too. I didn't see those before.
Bags of weed and photos of something.
Yeah, so they apparently like ran out of the house after she went downstairs.
Look at her. Oh my God, pause
God, what the fuck?
Pause that.
Is that TOS with the nipple right there? Probably okay.
Why are you pointing that out?
It's not. It's just a scuff.
It's gonna be now that you point it out, but it's a scuff. All right, so yeah, she's rolling underneath the house to find bags and bags of weed.
That's crazy. And it's like, did she crawl under there herself? I almost think that like she was in one of her manic episodes and went down there just to live and then snapped back to reality and then had a problem. Is there a problem with the stream here, Chris?
Yeah, there seems to be some form of ping where it's causing the stream to lag. So it's something involving the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So we're having a bit of technical difficulties from the Wi-Fi itself.
What can we do to?
There's not much we can do outside of the Wi-Fi aspect.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. Good, poor. What's up? It will.
Okay, so we're having, how bad's the lag? Because if it's not that bad, maybe we just we'll just muscle through it and it will.
Yeah, it's apparently
And it will
really
adjust?
bad. The chat's letting us know that it's bad, and then it's showing poor quality on stream here. Now it's giving us an error, not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
We'll do full screen so they can at least see my good-looking face.
Yeah, sure.
You know, while we try to fix this.
Yeah, sure. Let me see what's going on here.
Tipster says, who streams over Wi-Fi?
No, we don't have a direct line yet. Let's see here.
I'm running a speed test. It seems to be fine.
Seems to be fine.
I was having the same issue on my Halloween special, and I had to go mobile.
Yeah, they're apparently it's something involving YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Uh-oh. Okay, so it seems like it's almost unwatchable, correct?
Yeah, apparently. It's causing mass buffering across the board.
Okay. Well, I can restart the router, but I don't know if that's going to completely shut it off.
It would, and we would have to relaunch.
Hold on, OBS is turning green, turning red.
Interesting.
Okay. Video lags, not audio.
it's the
Okay, so
video
it's not
codec.
audio. Do you just want to do audio? Like just talk? I mean, we could shoot the shit if it's just audio, right?
What is happening? That makes no sense. Hold on.
We're gonna do some DIY work. So stick with us.
Should I monologue? What should I monologue about?
I don't know.
Is there a story?
There's a couple of things. There was the Minx thing we went over.
Chris, pull up an excerpt of the Steve Jobs online book. I'll read it to the chat.
We're not gonna have you read a Steve Jobs book. What the fuck?
Okay. So
Is it still poor?
Let me see here. Yeah, it's still showing port.
it's green now on OBS.
yellow, red.
It's going green, yellow, red. I had the same problem on my Halloween special that I had to go mobile, but killed it. We can always go mobile, Keem. You want to do mobile?
If we restart it, will we go on the same stream?
It would have to.
We'd have to reschedule another stream, which is not okay. So hold on. We have excellent. We have green, excellent right now.
No.
Back to poor.
Drop down back to poor.
Monologue about my black ball. Someone says I'm not on here. Not on here.
All right, got it. Yeah, my phone isn't on it either.
People are saying it's fixed, guys. People are saying it's fixed.
Good,
It's
good.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
All right. Chris,
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we are back here.
We've actually never had that issue ever. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, no. Sometimes Wi-Fi things happen when you're live. It's just how it is. But we can get back to what you guys were talking about.
So this is Minx. She's really dirty. She's really dirty.
Yeah, so she actually crawled under her house.
You know what? It's like she's one of these weedaholics. She's one of these weed addicts where, she probably was so desperate looking for a fucking puff, right? She saw bags down there and fucking army crawled through all that shit just for a puff of marijuana, the devil's lettuce.
Minx, interesting. So, I mean, I thought that was like insane, right?
It is crazy.
Like there's someone just living under your house and you have no idea, let alone they have piles of drugs.
It's nuts.
Do you know how wild that is?
My parents had someone in their neighborhood. They were an old couple. They had somebody living in their attic and using their whole house when they weren't there for like 6 months.
No way.
Yes. And then the old couple went on vacation. So the people that were living in the house just assumed like it was free reign. And then finally someone came over and they got caught. It was a big deal. Made the local newspaper.
That's insane.
Well, that should be a challenge that we give Chris. You have to go live in one of Keem's neighbor's house for a whole day without being caught.
I'm not going to do that. Maybe in the walls or some shit. But funny enough, how it ended really for you, Keem, and this is the part that's kind of interesting, after she brought all the shit out, this cop did not care until I found the drug den, and now I'm being sent in for fingerprints. So they thought that she was stashing it under her house.
Oh my God.
And the cops brought her in for booking.
I agree with that. Like, she looked like she would be doing that.
Really?
She does kind
She
of
looks like that. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, good job on the LAPD, for doing their due diligence, because Minx looks like she would be, a weed.
You know what though? If I'm the cops, I'm thinking to myself, someone was living under your house with bags of weed. Yeah, right.
And then they look at her and she's got purple hair and she's crying.
If I'm the cops, I'm thinking like this crackhead got nervous, got paranoid, right?
Yeah.
That she was gonna get busted, so she came up with this elaborate story that someone's living under her house.
Exactly.
So I think the police are right. The police are right.
I thought so too. That was my first thing. I'm like, she's definitely like Walter White of the fucking
but
Twitch
at
scene.
first glance, because we know Minx, we're like, obviously, like she's telling the truth. Someone's living under her house.
I don't know Minx. She looks crazy. I mean,
she did cover up an essay. She's covered up crimes in the past.
Like, she's done the worst thing imaginable, is cover up an essay. Of course she'll sell weed to underage Twitch streamers like Pokemon's cousin. You know what I mean?
Pokemon's cousin.
It's like, I bet AB Starkiller from the H3 podcast buys his weed illegally off Minx.
Absolutely.
What?
That's what I think.
That's what you think?
I honestly think so. So,
Salvo, can you go turn that light on?
Sure, buddy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the special day with the lovely Brantley. Brantley, what is the special day today?
Today's special national day is Sandwich Day.
It's Sandwich Day.
Yeah, it and it's National Homemaker Day.
What is it? Oh, well, Brantley, you just made me a lovely steak. I almost said snake.
You made me a lovely snake. Anyways, the steak was pretty good. Now that I think about it, it was really good. But I don't have any facts on it because it was like last minute.
What's your favorite sandwich?
A dump and I didn't have time to like.
What's your favorite sandwich, girl?
Ooh, a fried bologna sandwich with mayonnaise on it and mustard.
Okay.
Amen.
How about you,
Amen to
Keem?
that.
My mama and my nana will put onion on it. I don't like that, but
Yeah. My favorite sandwich is salami. I absolutely love salami.
Just salami with nothing else.
Dude, I'll eat salami, mustard, and Swiss cheese.
Are you what is your favorite sandwich, Salvo?
I like just ham on bread. That
Really?
No cheese, no condiments, just ham on bread. That's it.
How about
Very
you?
strange.
Me?
Yeah.
Mine's more like an Italian sandwich, but it's like pepperoni, salami, provolone, and chipotle mayo.
Ooh, bougie.
Yeah, no, I treat
Bougie.
myself right on that shit.
Brantley, do you want to address this segment with the H3 fans?
I was about to say that.
Salvo,
was
you
want to
step up for 2 seconds?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
That was gonna be the next thing.
Hold on. I need to.
Oh, the H3H3 subreddit once again attacking lovely Miss Brantley. It's just unbelievable.
You know, it's fun vibes.
You've heard of siblings or dating, and now let's play parent and child dating. Because there's an age gap, they're constantly trying to fantasize that you're like 14 or something. Like, these comments are disgusting.
Like, how do you actually feel about them, Brantley, when you see these people like posting photos of you in the Reddit and stuff? Because people are curious about that.
You don't want to know how I actually feel about it, but
Pop off.
I will say, you make it weird by saying that. Not really, not for us. Like, we don't really take it that way, but other people will. I have a lot of anxiety talking about this right now because I'm afraid of them in a way.
They've been stalking and harassing her.
That new girl, what's her name?
Even when she was my assistant.
Really?
Like, just like nonstop.
Yeah, even an assistant.
Yeah. They're pretty fucked.
What's that little girl's name?
Olivia.
Olivia, that little girl. Yeah, she keeps talking about me. And she stops me.
Olivia from the H3H3 podcast, the big girl, the one with the really big round,
the one that stalked her way.
Frosty the Snowman looking face.
Bro, like she
That
has
girl.
to. Okay, so
That girl doxed Brantley,
Brantley is
live
the name,
on the show.
Yeah, Brantley is the name that I go by, but
Yeah.
she doxed me on fucking Facebook, and you have to like know my whole name to know that. So she looked that up just to look at my age and look at where I'm from and look at whenever I graduated, trying to link everything up on the
And
podcast
they're
and like
constantly-
dissecting me.
And they're
in front
constantly
of
saying
everybody.
she's a teenager. No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
she's
21
not.
years old, almost 22.
So I think
actually.
it's weird. And on this subreddit, they're going through saying she's 14, she's 14. So they're like fantasizing that she's underage. It's pretty.
I'm
pretty
so
fucked
sick.
up
I'm
shit.
so sick of hearing it because, like, I know for a fact that I am way more mature than them, and I have done a lot more responsible stuff in my life. Like, I have, my life is just,
Yeah, you guys are doing good.
Yeah.
It's just
And-
wild that they've done this to you for this long.
bro. My
just-
bullies are even proud of me. Like, my bullies know what I've been through. Everybody back home knows what I've been through, and they're proud of where I'm like at right now. So, like, the fact that
Yeah.
a grown ass man
And it's
and
constantly.
a grown ass woman are talking about it, but Gila too.
It's constantly braces this, embraces that, embraces this, embraces that. What this woman wants to fix her teeth. What's wrong with that?
I
like
haven't gotten them fixed in 4 years. I have braces on my teeth for 4 years and haven't gotten them.
But
tightened.
we're gonna have that guy. We're gonna have that overweight guy up here. Oh, he's picking on fat people. Your whole fan base is constantly
Like,
running
I get
their
people- I
mouth
get
about me
people-
and Ethan himself.
Yeah.
her, like everyone around here. So fuck y'all.
I get people in my DMs all the time, like giving me like really bad messages, like R word type.
And
stuff.
it's like-
and it's like,
I don't know. This whole fan base gives the biggest pedo vibes I've ever seen. They are constantly fantasizing that she's like
that
14.
I'm a child. Like, I'm not.
Fantasizing about it straight up. Ethan, Dan,
I'm more mature
Olivia.
than him.
I think they all have predator tendencies. They're constantly fantasizing that this grown woman is a child. It's strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, because like every time she goes on cam, they always clip something and it goes up there. They delete it, and they're
Yeah.
trying to stop it from doing that. And they've been doing that to you guys for a long ass time. And I can only imagine your frustration.
Bro, this is just gonna get worse and worse. He just needs to calm the fuck down and just shut the fuck up. Talk about something else. Why are you talking about me? Like, what am I to you? What am I doing?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Brantley's never done anything
Like,
to them
I'm doing
for this
nothing.
harassment, and it's
so
nonstop.
annoying. And I already have body confident issues, and you're already
I don't know
you're
why.
pointing that out constantly.
I don't know why that body's good.
Because I want to be bigger.
That body's good.
I'm too little.
Good.
Okay, pumpkin issue.
What? Oh, so there were pumpkins on the back deck, and
Listen, y'all are over here
Brantley-
making fun of me
Brantley
like I'm
told me-
dumb for throwing them in the yard. What the hell?
Brantley told me that she threw the pumpkins away because they were rotting. I was like, fine.
I actually have the video for you guys
Go
pulled
ahead.
up here. Got it.
Said the 2 carved pumpkins were rotten, so she threw them away. Thanks, babe.
I think something
She
ate 'em.
threw 'em
I
in the
think
yard.
I think something might have ate him a little bit though. That looks a little different.
I ran him over with a lawnmower.
No, that was after whenever you threw him. Well, that was before you.
So you were getting a lot of hate on this. What's your
Oh my
response?
God. Okay, y'all are just dumb. Y'all are so ignorant. It makes me just want to just rip my brain out. Just
But why? Why, Brantley?
because, bro, it's healthy for the environment. It's gonna help the grass. It is fertilization, and people try to tell me it's not, and you had to crap on it before it's fertilization. No, you are ignorant. If you ever been to the south of North America, you would know that you can use
just
fruits
popping off.
and vegetables as fertilization. You can use leaves. You can use leaves.
You're right, baby.
True.
Let them know. Let them know.
That's
It's
sick.
fertilizer.
Hell yeah.
I'm
It's
not
fertilizer.
that dumb.
All right. Thank you for coming on. And ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Miss Brantley.
Thank you, Brantley, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Hold on, wait. Gotta make sure nothing's showing.
Because I did want to ask that. Like, Olivia's job is how the fuck did she get that again, Salvo?
Oh God, Olivia did one of the craziest internet-y things of all time. She's socially engineered. You know the story about how Olivia got the job.
Can we pull up Olivia?
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman looking
Just
face.
Google,
Gotcha.
Just Google Ethan Klein drag queen, and then that's Olivia coming up.
She's got a very round,
It's-
like, you know how Frosty the Snowman has a round
so
face?
round.
She
It's
has
so
a
round.
very round face.
Yeah, you know, and Keem and I, we don't like ugly women. That's why we don't. That's one of the reasons why we don't like Olivia. But she socially engineered her job on the H3 podcast. She reached out to every one of people that Ethan and Hila were following on Instagram, Twitter, Gmail, LinkedIn, and tricked them into getting an interview.
That's her right there.
Oh, my
right there.
God.
Pull that one up.
Right
Pudgy Mama.
That's
for you.
no, not that one. That little
This one?
yeah, because that's an old one where her face wasn't as round. No, right there,
Yeah.
right there.
This one?
She's like below. Go down.
Go down.
Go to over to the right.
Big picture, go down one. Big picture, go down one.
No, go over to the right.
Go to the right.
Take your mouse to the right.
Go to the
Your-
right.
Your
No.
mouse
All
is
the way.
not.
Is that one?
Hey,
Oh my
well,
God.
that's a good one.
That is
I mean,
a good one.
that's
That
a
is
good
one. I was trying to
Whatever.
figure out which one
Chris,
you wanted
would you
there.
date her?
Right is this way.
No, I was going that
No,
way.
no. You were in the middle of the screen, Chris. Like, he was in the middle of the
He was,
screen.
he was acting like his mouse couldn't go onto the black.
I know. It was
You're
ridiculous.
expecting a cripple to figure this shit out right now? That's
It's
fine.
just good old Chris
Okay.
messing everything up.
Would you date Olivia, Christopher?
Fuck no.
I almost lit this backwards. Remember when you did that?
I remember when I did. Yes, I remember when I did.
The backwards cigarettes.
Yeah, very funny. It was
So how did
dramatic.
she like social engineer her way in? You said she hit up people on LinkedIn.
She messaged every single person that Ethan and Hila were following on Instagram, Twitter, got their LinkedIns, got their emails, DM'd them, and told them that she had an interview with Ethan but couldn't get in contact. Can you tell Ethan to reach out? And then obviously one person reached out to Ethan and was like, hey, this girl who has an interview is trying to get a hold of you. And then Ethan messaged her and booked an interview even though she didn't have
Is
one.
that story true?
Yeah,
100%
That's
true.
actually 100% true.
Dude,
So-
that is stalker vibe.
It
I
is.
wanted to ask
It is,
you,
actually.
Keem,
Yes,
I wanted to
it
ask
is.
you particularly. Would you hire somebody that went that hard to get
Absolutely
your attention?
not.
No?
I would definitely like be in contact with you through the authorities and it would be an order of protection.
Right. It was like
that's creepy.
it's like they want to talk about stalking and doxing. Olivia is like queen gaslight, dox, stalk to the top.
she doxed Brantley.
And she doxed
The random guy, the
Yeah.
fake Amaranth guy.
She has a history of doing that. Yeah, how weird and like obsessive was that
Yeah.
little scheme that she's doing? But schemes are part of the game over at the
thinks
H3 podcast.
It's this woman right here. If you could pull her back up.
Gotcha.
This woman right here on the H3 podcast has no problem doxing and getting people's personal information. And it's unbelievable. There's no accountability over there whatsoever. It's fucking creepy. We just covered a show just 2 shows ago, 3 shows
Full
ago,
screen, Chris.
where she doxed the wrong person. She was looking for Amarath's husband and doxed the wrong person live on the show.
Right. And they want to give you shit for berating Chris for doing a bad job. Ethan should have yelled at her to make sure that she would never do anything like that again.
And he didn't.
And he didn't. Exactly.
He didn't.
I'll
Right.
be honest, she should have been fired after that. She shouldn't be on another show. Like,
No.
like me fucking up is completely different than Olivia.
This woman right there
Yeah.
is solely responsible for doxing my girlfriend Brantley and just like sending all different types of hate to her family members. That woman right there.
Why do you think she's not fired though?
Because I don't think Ethan
Because
cares.
Ethan wants that.
Yeah,
I
Ethan
think
wants
he wants
that.
that.
Yeah.
You think
he
he wants
promotes
that?
it.
Yes, I think
He does it live on the show. He's asking her to dox people live on the show.
Right. Ethan doesn't want it to stop because Ethan can have his little Consuelo over there, Olivia, do all the dirty work, and then all of the fucking guilt and all the blames off Ethan. 100%.
Chat, you with us? One in the chat if you agree. She needs to go.
Olivia needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. They are platforming a chronic doxer.
I was about to say that's 2 times now, man.
What other stories we got, Chris?
So we have a couple of things lined up.
Let's get to some funny stuff. I feel
Yeah,
like we've
yeah.
been pretty
Yeah, we've been
serious.
pretty serious.
Let's get to some funny shit.
Sure. So first, you guys know that Elon bought Twitter, right? Obviously, everyone
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Who bought Twitter?
Shut up, man.
Elon Musk, the richest man in the
Twitter?
world.
Oh
the
my
guy that
God.
owns Tesla and SpaceX.
Well,
You know that guy.
He's censoring me because I don't care who owns Twitter. I'm still banned. So fuck Elon Musk until he does something.
The guy did the meme review with PewDiePie and
Yeah.
laughed at the dead deer at the bottom of the pool.
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah. Well, I hate him until I'm unbanned. That piece of shit.
Right. So to build up some information for you guys. So Keem tweeted this out because Elon Musk is making people, pay $8 a month for verification,
Yeah.
right? So Twitter is worth $8 a month. I don't care what you say. Twitter has always been the best social media app.
It has.
Right.
It has.
So what's happened though recently is that some people are abusing that Twitter checkmark right now. And one of them is actually one of the best trolls known as Count Dankula.
Okay. Count Dankula.
Count Dankula.
Isn't this
So-
the racist?
No,
No.
Count Dankula is a comedian who got in trouble with the UK authorities because he taught his dog how to do a
salute.
Nazi a salute.
Isn't that just paw? He taught his dog paw.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but he was like, do Hitler or something like that, and the thing did the paw.
which, funny enough, he was arrested due to hate speech in his country because of that.
Who? Donald Trump on your screen right now?
No, so that's the next thing I was going into. So Count Dankula.
You ruined the joke.
Yeah,
Great
come on,
one.
man.
Great
Nice.
one.
Fucking, you're a comedian. You killed the fucking
I
thing.
never claimed I'm any sort of comedian.
So what happened was that Count Dankula decided, after doing the Supreme Court justice meme, he actually decided to pretend to be Donald J. Trump.
Did he actually get anybody by that?
So funny enough, he did actually. So he actually went on a Twitter spree and started fucking with people.
You're fucking
Yeah.
up all the. Did he get anyone with that?
No, you are thinking that I know the story. I don't know this story. I guess I'll wait and see. I don't know
Right.
this story.
So the profile had to be changed, and I'll explain why later.
Okay.
But his first tweet is, "It's good to be back," posing as Donald J.
And
Trump.
he had a Donald Trump icon, and it said Donald Trump. So you don't have the screenshot.
I do actually of certain things. So I just showed you the screenshot.
Okay.
The screenshot is him literally doing this before everything's changed. So he used the same profile picture and everything. Tweets out, "It's good to be back." People actually believe Donald Trump came back from the Twitter graveyard. Right?
How
They're
do we
getting
know?
lag again.
How do we know that
lag.
people actually knew that he came back?
They're getting lag again.
How? It says excellent right now.
It's the OBS's red. I don't know why. I was having the same problem on my Halloween special and had to do mobile. It's on the channel though.
Yeah, something involving YouTube's happening right now. It's got.
Are we getting DDoSed?
I don't think we're getting DDoSed.
Keem does not like seeing that red on that OBS.
Nobody does.
Okay. Maybe we should, have a karaoke session while we try to get through this?
Turn all your cell phones off the Wi-Fi. I'm not.
Yeah, mine is off. It's not even attached to it.
I can't comprehend how this is happening.
Still red. Still, it says excellent, showing that
We have such a good show today.
It's fantastic. Thank you all for being here. Over 1,000 concrete viewers.
So-
We're gonna get this fixed.
YouTube is saying excellent.
Right. And it's lagging again. There's something involving the Wi-Fi not connecting to the OBS studio.
I had the same problem. Doc on the radio had the same problem too. That's very weird.
And
Huh? I'm not hardwired in.
I'm also.
I'm not hardwired in.
We're having poor status now.
Did Xylee cut the Wi-Fi lines?
Oh my god.
Xylee cut the Wi-Fi lines. It will look fine because once it's done, it pretends it's not lagging. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm
I'm seeing solid green, Keem. Solid green? I'm seeing solid green on OBS right now.
Okay, we'll continue the story.
Yeah, sure. So if you guys are still here, Salvo, I'll walk you through it. Don't worry, buddy. I'll hold your hand on this.
Yeah. So
I'll hold your hand.
I'm off Twitter, so
Right.
I know nothing
Right.
about what happens. People actually believe that Count Dankula
Was Donald Trump.
Actually, or did they retweet and like just to be part of the meme?
No, so there was a mass amount of people that actually believe that Donald Trump came back. So I'll even show you some of this shit.
Okay, please show me here.
So right here, he tweets that out. It's good to be back. Next thing, he gets DMs. Almost forgot to check DMs. It's good to be able to block you again, you fat ass piece of shit. Fuck you, asswipe.
Wait, Count Dankula's fat?
No, they're talking about Donald Trump. So they think that he is Donald Trump, and they're DMing him like "kill yourself" and all this crazy shit because they think he's the president, ex-president.
I would always DM President Obama the nastiest things.
Oh God! Stop!
Go back to Kenya or whatever the fucking shit was.
So the most impressive thing though is that while he was posing as the president, and everyone thought he was the ex-president, right?
Yeah.
So Joe Biden tweets out, back in June, we launched a nationwide talent pipeline challenge. He's basically promoting his shit, right? He's trying to be like, we did something good. Count Dankula just tweets with wrong, ratios him 2 times over, and proceeds to start talking mad shit to the president the entire time.
He did the Keffels ratio on the president of the United States of America.
So that's literally what happened, is that he completely ratioed the president. But Twitter,
Do you think I can ratio the president?
If you have a verified check mark and you change yourself to Donald Trump, probably.
So with the $8 check mark shit, anybody can just get a verified check mark now?
So it's not a full so what they're doing is they want to do an $8 verification to verify people, right? Like actually not bots. But then there might be another one for like famous people.
And who doesn't like that idea? Like, who's mad about that? The people with check marks already?
Yeah, the people with check marks are the ones that are upset.
You know, Chris, if you had a check mark, you would be bitching about it too.
Honestly, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I don't care.
Yeah, you would be. If ChrisTheNarc had a check mark, you also would be complaining.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you? I feel like you would bitch for the entire time.
About what?
That you'd be like, oh, there's people out there with blue check marks that say Salvo Pancakes, but I'm the real Salvo Pancake. You would do that.
So if someone was impersonating me,
Yeah.
and they went viral, I don't think I would care about that. Why would I care about that?
Why wouldn't you care about that?
Because why would I care about that?
Because whatever you did, you want to take credit for, right?
But Salvo Pancakes is taking credit in
but
a
if
way.
it's a fake Salvo Pancakes, that's not the same thing.
Salvo Pancakes is getting credit for it. I'm Salvo Pancakes.
But you're not really, though, because people are going to look at that person's information. Not yours.
But here's the thing, right? If someone tweets at Nick DiOrio, or any one of or anybody, Ethan Klein. Let's use Ethan Klein here, right?
Okay, let's use.
If someone tweets at Ethan Klein with a fake Salvo Pancakes profile, and people believe it's Salvo Pancakes, and Ethan Klein goes, quote tweeting it's mad, and goes, "Fuck you, Salvo Pancakes! I've been watching you." Blah 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 blah. Salvo Pancakes wins. In a way, because Donald Trump wins in this way, not Count Dankula, in my opinion.
In your opinion.
What I mean?
In your opinion. So he basically ratios the president. He causes mass hysteria.
I don't know.
People start leaving Twitter en masse. So that is him actually like having fun, right? Like that's a good comedian, right? A little bit, just a little bit better than most.
Yeah, but it's also like kind of hack in a way. It worked. Just because it worked doesn't mean like it's so funny, right? It worked, but a lot of things work on Twitter. I mean, AOC has 100,000. She has Uber number. I like AOC, by the way. I want AOC to be my neighbor or my mayor. Anybody who doesn't want AOC to be their mayor is like something's off with you. You got your priorities wrong.
Really?
I look at my representatives as mayors, and then I look at my state governors as state presidents.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
You're confusing the ever living hell out of me.
you really are.
So good stuff. All right, let's get on to the next topic because there is a comedian out there who everyone thinks is such a nice and good guy, but it's starting to go the other way. And we're talking about James Corden.
Poor guy, right? Cancel culture is getting James Corden pretty good here.
Because we took down Ellen, right? We all took down Ellen. Oh, she's nice. We need to destroy her. Oh, she's mean off camera. Like, come on. If you run such a giant company like Ellen did, you're gonna be a dick.
I know.
How can you not be a dick?
And it's like the people saying that Ellen is like so evil. We're like tech people in grips on the set. It's like, bitch, you want Ellen to give you respect? Not gonna happen.
Ellen has to come out right every day and be 1,000% pure joy and happiness. All right, there's a give and take with that. If you have to be on camera and be as positive as she is and as happy as she is, when she's off camera, that's the time where she's going to be a bitch. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. And it's like, let Ellen be a bitch. You know, it's like she's so good. I love Ellen. She's so good. And she needs to spend time with the craft services to make sure their day's okay. No. Give Ellen her fucking sandwich and shut your fucking mouth.
Exactly. If I'm Ellen and I've struggled through, first of all, Ellen was the first person in a sitcom like on TV
that was
to be
gay.
openly gay.
I love it.
Right? She had to go through so much hell. She went through hell and back. She finally made it. Bro, she has this wild, successful show. Took over Oprah's show, I think, right?
Oh, it was #1 on daytime television.
#1. Let this woman spit on an assistant.
Honestly, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's probably deserved it.
You had Kavas. You had all these different YouTubers. Ellen's actually really mean. So? Who the fuck cares?
I don't care.
Who the fuck cares?
I know. It's so weird. It's like, okay, guys, Ellen is, it's not, you know.
Oh my God, breaking news. Ellen's human.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Ellen's job is to make me happy after school, watching with my mommy at 4 p.m. after school. She did her job. I had great memories. I was happy watching Ellen. It's not Ellen's job to be nice to the assistants. Fuck them.
Look, they're all spamming L's. Dude,
L's.
I'm telling you.
They don't get it.
Even our fans, burn them to the stake. Burn them all to the stake. Fuck that person.
No.
Like, it's literally in the DNA at this point. No one has a brain left.
And like from what I've heard from James Corden, it's like it seemed justified why James Corden was upset. Like I understood from what I heard why James Corden lashed out at who he lashed out at.
Right. So
it's like what?
Dude,
just because someone's famous and rich, they need to respect bad service?
The viewers literally just like, if you are on camera, you have to be like good 24/7. You have to be like this super positive person. You can never be upset. You can never complain because, you know, people that are popular and successful in entertainment, they're lucky, right?
Yeah.
So they're not allowed to complain, right? These crazy, what am I trying to say? Restrictions or goals or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say that they put on celebrities is wild.
It is. It is. Like poor Ellen had to cancel the show that she, you know, killed because two people are like, she was a bitch.
Right.
So what happened with James Corden now?
So James Corden, there's a little bit of a lore to it. I clipped it up for you guys a little bit. So people started to notice that James.
Will you spit on Chris to prove a point?
Do not spit on.
I already ripped off his thumb. That's later in the program.
Yeah,
though.
true. That still hurts. So there's been like a lore kind of thing involving James where it started off with this interaction. Now, if you don't know who that is Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
So this guy played, you know, X-Men and all that shit. So he's giving James Corden an award, and this is what started everyone thinking that James is a dick.
Okay.
I want to speak to James here. It's James, isn't it? When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't
Just
be more
wait.
wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong.
Did he actually call him?
Genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. No,
So he starts off by doing shit with him.
seriously, go on.
Okay.
It's either they're doing a bit.
How can he go on when
see my belly.
you're I'm sorry. Your big body is in the way of the microphone.
Right.
He seemed he did look very pathetic, leaned over, all gushy.
Go ahead. Wait.
But this seems like
Go ahead. Go ahead. Get on with it. Get on with it, Salvo. Get on with it. Stop pulling my hair.
Listen, this seems like a bit, but I mean, James did look. See, here's the thing. Doing these bits, you do have to look out for optics. James Corden just looked pathetically fat and soft and little. So it's like that is a bad look to me. But the anger is planned in my eyes.
I'll defend Ellen, but I don't know about James Corden because
you don't like James?
I don't like him. I've never liked him.
I don't think anyone in America
literally never liked him.
Yeah, I agree with that though. Ellen has a right.
Ellen, dude, I think it's funny that Ellen was running around like yelling at fucking staff members, being like, "Don't look at me." Like that's funny.
That's so good.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's content.
After like she danced over a table, she's like looking at the intern.
Just spits on the intern.
You're a fucking intern. Don't look at me.
There is something about James Corden being rude and mean where it's like that doesn't fly though.
I'm not gonna let James Corden do it. I'll let Ellen do it. That's funny.
I agree. Like for some reason, I feel like we should stand up for Ellen while at the same time putting James Corden down for doing the same thing, and it's justified in my eyes.
I don't know why.
It is though.
I really feel that way.
Everyone hates James. Everyone hates James. The British don't even want James.
But what about it? What about it? I think it's because he's fat. Honestly,
no,
that has to play into it.
It was because he was in the movie Cats. Come
because
on, guys.
all three of us here acknowledge our hypocrisy, but are okay with it.
He's just like shut up, bro. He reminds me of a piñata. Like, please let it be an 8-year-old's birthday party and give me a stick.
Maybe because like
candy.
Yeah, maybe because like we're manly men and we're alpha men, and this guy we know he's below us, but he's trying to act like he's above us. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
Salvo, shut up.
What? You don't feel like an alpha? I feel like we're alphas. Are we not alphas? You and I, we're like, who's more alpha than you?
Moving
and me.
Moving on. So
Moving on.
The next thing that happened is like after the interaction with Patrick Stewart, right? So I can't play this because it does have copyrighted music, but the photo should say enough, right? So this right here at this moment, James Corden got caught actually faking the carpool karaoke, one of the more important things. Yeah, what's up?
What is going on?
Trying to catch a bug.
Why?
Switch to this camera.
Is that a spider?
It's on the roof.
It's on the roof?
You lost it. No, but you missed it.
It's fine.
No, you missed the opportunity now because you only have 4. When a spider's move.
Where is the fucking alpha now, buddy?
I'm not touching the fucking spider. I hate spiders. When there's a spider around your room, you have 4 seconds before it's almost not worth it because now you're.
This morning there was a spider crawling on the bed.
Yeah, fuck spiders, bro. I don't kill spiders because I feel like it has to be like I don't want to reach for it because if I reach for the spider, I could miss and it'll crawl on my hand and it wins. You know what I mean? I hate spiders. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
If you see the spider again, let me know. I'll get it.
I don't want to sit down.
She's definitely freaked out.
Baby, you can sit in the back.
Okay, so James, why are people mad about this, Chris? People.
So do you know his show Carpool Karaoke?
Of course.
So he's faked a handful of them.
No, this isn't fake.
Yes.
No,
he's literally on a track and
Chris,
everything.
every movie with a car scene is done like this.
But
That's Hollywood. That's industry standard.
But give me a
The
second.
late night show is a high Hollywood production. They're not going to risk a driver. This is Hollywood standard.
So he has been stating every single time.
How did the chat get spider emojis that fast? That's good.
There's one built in.
Shout out to the chat.
So he has told everybody for years that he's driven them, and all the fans and all the people that were guests said he was driving them.
But of course, what do you want them to say? No, it's actually no.
No, but they had. He literally.
That's not a lie, Chris. Drink the Kool-Aid.
We're messing up the content by having this argument. Play the video.
This is the argument,
so
though.
There's some copyrighted music in it, so I didn't.
Oh, never mind. Don't play.
I just wanted to show this photo for you guys to give reference.
So
that people
far,
are mad at him.
So far, in the 2 instances to prove that James Corden was an asshole, I agree with James on both. First one was a bit. Second one was, of course, he's going to say that he was driving the car. Team James so far.
All right. So what about this one for you guys
real
quick? Why is the computer struggling right now? I can't even pull anything over.
It looks like he's pulled over now.
Yeah, it's right there. I can see it.
Why is it doing that? All right. So next thing is something that Keem actually found. So according to the tweet, what just happened?
All this stuff was on the keyboard and mouse over here. That's why.
Okay, so that's why it was causing that issue. All right, cool. So right here, Keem actually tweets out James Corden caught stealing jokes from Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
So this is pretty bad.
This is bad. Play
This
it.
is showing real joke theft.
Okay.
Someone puts up a poster in a town square that says guitar lessons available.
That's like going into a town square, seeing a big notice board, and there's a notice, guitar lessons.
Like, you don't get people in the town go, I don't want to play the guitar!
And you go, but I don't fucking want guitar lessons.
Well, then that sign wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. You don't have to get mad about all of it.
Fine, it's not for you then. Just walk away.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like theft.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, that looks like one-to-one theft, and we should crucify him for that, and we should lynch him, and we should drag him through the streets for sure.
Yeah, that's joke theft.
That's joke theft.
That's disgusting.
Like,
ironically though, the video that that I just tweeted out, I stole from someone else calling out James Corden for stealing a joke. I stole it.
Of course.
Oh my God.
I stole it.
Very good. Okay, so he's a joke thief. Is he an asshole? I don't think so.
So this is the next thing. So I actually clipped up Kavos' video for you guys in regards to the most recent
Perfect.
thing that he did.
Awesome. Yeah.
Kavos loves this. He loves going after mainstream.
He thinks it's gonna.
Kavos went after Ellen. Now he's going after James Corden. That's his thing. He's like, he wants to find somebody lovable in Hollywood and then make them bad.
Yeah.
It's
He wants like an invite to like Buckingham Palace.
It's
or
like
something.
just another version of like H3H3, what they did with David Dobrik and all that. It's like, oh, find someone that everyone loves and let's like make them to be a villain.
Yeah. And
It's
like
weird.
the real villain of it all is Kavos trying to make Ellen the villain.
Yeah, true. Oh my God. Play it.
James Corden has been banned from a restaurant because he was apparently one of the worst customers they've ever had.
Okay.
Restaurateur Keith McNally accuses the late night talk show host of being a bad guest at one of his most popular restaurants.
I'm intrigued.
So what we have here is an Instagram post from the owner of this restaurant going in on James Corden.
Okay.
With a stupid fucking picture of him. He goes on to say, James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian. No, wrong. A tiny cretin of a man. And the most abusive customer to my bosses
Yo, pause. A tiny cretin of a man. What was the term?
It was
a cretin.
Tiny cretin of a man.
What the fuck is cretin? I think
it's
I've ever heard.
cretin. Is that a better
cretin.
word? It's
I think
cretin.
the British use it in a different way, a different manner, but cretin's like bottom of the earth scum.
Okay,
sort of shit.
so let me read. So let me read the let me read the manager's report, Keem, and I want you to tell me if you think it was so bad. Okay. Breaking news here.
All right.
In June, James Corden was here on table 61. Although this is diabolical, it happens very occasionally in all restaurants. After eating his main course, Corden showed the hair to the manager, who was very apologetic. Corden was extremely nasty and said, "Get us another round of drinks this second. We'll also take care of our drinks so far. This way, I write any nasty reviews or Yelp."
Okay.
Finding a hair, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna complain. I don't complain. If I see like a hair in my food, I pick it out and then eat my food. I just do.
Yeah.
Every girl that I've ever dated is like, can I get a new one? Like, it's just a hair just touched that spot.
Right.
Food. Like,
But-
just rip it out.
But...
It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I've had some bad waitresses. I if there's one area of a person genreized in the world that I would murder, it's a waitress. Like, they drive me insane very quickly. Like, I have no patience with any sort of waitress. I'm a picky eater.
I've complained about bad service online before, and people attack me. They're like, "No, you can't complain about," but it's bad service. It's like you're doing bad at the job. If I do bad at my job, I'm gonna hear about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking hear about it.
Yeah, Chris hears about it.
I had a real 9-to-5 job, like for fucking almost a decade before I even started YouTube.
Yeah,
if I did bad at my job, I'm gonna hear about it. There's this weird thing with people online where, like, if you're a celebrity or YouTuber or whoever, you're not allowed to complain about somebody in service if they're doing bad at their job. That's weird to me.
I know.
It's so weird to me.
If a waitress does a good job, I always tip 35%. But if a waitress does bad, it literally, I could see myself lunging at them and throwing them to the ground.
It's like the viewers, they like more relate to like a server than they do a celebrity. So they're like, I'm on the server side. Yeah, but like the server spit my food. I don't care. You don't complain. Like you be lucky for what you have. I don't like. It's so strange.
I know.
It's so strange.
Do you expect excellence, Keem, at a restaurant like every time?
Yeah. I mean, you're working. The server is working for their tip. You get a big tip. You know, you do good. I'm tipping 40%.
I know, man.
I'm tipping 40%. You do good.
And all the waitresses'
you
job.
do bad. I'm going to fucking say the whole car ride home. Wow, she sucked, bro. It took us 2 hours to get our fucking bill.
Slurring her up and down. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
And all the waitress has to do is listen to what you tell them, write notes, and hang it up. And they still fuck it up somehow.
Yeah.
That's why I lose my patience with them. I'm like, you write it down. I make every waitress that's taking my order write it down. Write it down. It's you listen, you write, you put it up. I have
you
no
ever
excuse
left
with
no
that.
tip?
Only like once or twice.
Yeah, me too.
Only
I've
once
done
or
that
twice.
Once in my entire life.
Okay, I got this one story. So, me and my baby mama were out to eat, and the service is horrible. I mean, very, very bad. I don't remember all the details because this was a couple years ago. But basically, she got orders wrong. She showed up late, and I even asked her, "Are you new here?" Like, because I was concerned because I didn't want to leave no tip for someone that was new, right?
Right.
She's like, "No, I've worked here for a while," and and like, so she made all these mistakes and didn't even say sorry. So yeah, it was like, okay, she's getting no tip. I go to leave the tip and I left $1 single on the fucking table, right? And the dollar is more like fuck you, right?
Sure. Yeah.
We leave and I'm like, that was the worst service ever. We're about to go and I'm like, oh shit, I left my wallet. I had to go back in and face the woman grabbing her dollar.
Yeah.
All right. I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go balls to the wall. I go, the service was horrible. I go, I normally tip very well. Oh, you sucked.
So it's like you felt bad about it, but like once you're in there, you're like, fuck it, bitch, you were terrible.
Yeah, I had to. I had to. If I was going to go face the $1 tip that I left, I was going to give her an explanation. I didn't want her to think I was cheating because I'm not.
And correct me if I'm wrong, like with bad service, if a waitress is apologetic about it, it goes a long way. Like if
Yeah. But a lot of times they're just like fucking.
They ignore it.
Dude, something has changed. Like, for those of you that are older, you can remember a time like 10 years ago where service was just so much better. It's gotten worse and worse and worse. And part of service being bad is because less people want to work. So all these restaurants and stuff are understaffed.
And they have the worst of the worst working there too, a lot of the times.
Yeah. So they're really understaffed now. That's part of the problem. And it's like just the quality of worker is not there. They're not there, bro.
That's what it is.
Remember a time when the customer was always right? That's gone out the window.
Dude, and it's
that
like
is so far out the window. That is not reality anymore.
It's not at all. Like chat and everybody, like going to a restaurant, going to any place where like the workers unfortunately like not making enough to be happy in the job. The service the last 3 years has been so shitty.
Yeah.
So shitty.
Brantley worked at a department store.
Yes.
All right. And she got yelled at by her management for being too friendly to the customers.
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. Brantley, go on your mic. Tell the story.
I mean, you go anywhere nowadays and you're lucky to get a smile.
Do you know how weird that is that her manager goes up to her and says, you're being too friendly with the customers? Like, what?
I got it. Let me tell y'all. Should I say where I worked?
No.
Should I just blast their fucking ass?
No, Olivia's going to dox you. Don't do it.
Because they were so, like, strong on being different and unique. Okay, so this was like, can I say the story that I think it might be about? Like, why he acted like that?
Say whatever.
So like, there was this customer, she walked up and I said, hey, how are you doing? She goes, bad. And I go, oh, why? And she's like, well, I just found out that I had cancer. And I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then she goes, yeah, my dad used to beat me. I think that's what it was. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she's an older lady, like older. And like, I just felt like really bad for her. And I just talked to her for a little bit. And then she like went on about her day. And then the day after, and I'm real kind.
Are you hearing this, Salvo?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
She goes up to a customer, and the customer's like, she's like, how you doing? Bad. I found out I have cancer. I think it's because when I was younger, I was beaten by my parents. Jesus. So Brantley's just being...
Cancer?
I mean, that's a lot for a customer to dump on Brantley.
I mean...
Right? But go ahead, Brantley.
But my mama mama told me it was probably just my vibe because there's certain people that have that vibe where you could just open up. But
that is true.
That is true.
It was just like, I don't know. He called me in the day after, and I'm really nice to the customers no matter what. Like 9 times out of 10, you're going to send them to me if they're mean. Okay. So he pulls me in and he's like, do you want to do this forever? And I said, do what? He's like, retail. And I said,
was it Keemstar and he offered you to come back to his place in Buffalo?
No.
Yeah, I work as a manager in a department store.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you on about, weirdo?
I don't know.
So I'm like, no, retail? No, I don't. I don't want to. No, that's not my goal. I'm good.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I just have a few things that I need to discuss with you. My other manager's sitting next to me, and he goes, we have an issue of you being a little too kind and a little too close to the customers. Like, you're opening up a little too much and you're getting a little too comfortable around everybody.
If I can play devil's advocate here for a second. Were you maybe too talkative with the people in the store, and like you got because you love conversation so much, you would get sucked into the conversation. You would leave other aspects about your job, to be desired.
No, I wouldn't talk that much. Like, we have lines like that. There's like a big line every day. Like, there's a huge line. So like, I'm busy 9 times out of 10. Like, I'm doing everybody's job, and they took it for granted. They actually told me that I was in the running for a promotion, and they were really talking me up about it, and then gave it to somebody else and didn't even tell me.
Wow, that's so sad.
So I'm like, okay, cool.
So I have a story too.
Dude, I wish you could tell why they gave it to someone else, because that's crazy, but we can't tell this story.
But like, it was just,
I'll tell you off
cried.
air.
Okay, listen,
I heard
listen.
it.
So I started crying because I was like upset. Like, everything was just emotional. Like, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm just being nice. Like, you're telling me I'm too nice? What? But then you tell me to be nice. Like, I'm just confused.
Here's the thing, Brantley.
And I start crying, and he goes, that's how you deal with problems. That's how you deal with issues. You just cry.
Oh, well, you can't
I said,
have.
bro, what? I'm just emotional. I have a lot going on at home. I got a lot going on at I have so
Crying,
like,
crying in the workplace is like such a no-no. You don't
we
cry
were
in the
office.
workplace. Yeah,
it was alone.
No,
And
but that's even worse. Like a person, a person who starts
Salvo,
to.
you have no idea what I was going through there.
But yeah, but
you're
you
about
can't.
to make me freak out. Shut up. Okay. I had a lot going on, like a lot, all at once. So like the fact that I was too nice, and then he's gonna pick on me for just being overwhelmed with shit, like blew my mind. It blew my mind at that moment.
Yeah.
Like, I did not know how to react. I
So-
was like, is this a joke? Am I on a prank show? What's happening?
Yeah. it was messed up.
So I have a story. I actually had to just take a plea deal because last summer I got charged with a public something about like a public display of anger. I'm at Burger King.
Yeah.
And yes, I just had to take a plea deal and pay. It's been a year-long process. So I was charged with like a public display of like outrage or some bullshit because I was at Burger King.
Hit you with that?
Yes, I was at Burger King and I'm so fucking hungry. It's after a long day of work. And I ordered 2 things of chicken fries. And if you know, 1 thing of chicken fries has like 6 chicken fries in it.
Yeah.
I wanted 2. I pull around, I wait too long. This bitch at the counter is so rude. I pull out with my bag. I'm still in the Burger King parking lot. I look in my Burger King and the motherfuckers only gave me 1 chicken fry.
Okay.
So I take the bag of Burger King and get out of my car and I throw it at the fucking Burger King window. It just so happened a cop drove by and I got like ticketed and like thrown in the back of the cruiser for like a public display of outrage or some bullshit like that.
That's a true story.
That's a true story because I if you go out to dinner with me and the waitress puts a fucking pickle on my plate and it touches my fries, the rage takes over me and I start to swear under my
Customer
breath.
service just is not. It's just
not
so
there anymore.
not what it used to be. It's so bad. Okay, so moving forward, because we derailed pretty bad. James Cordon. So there was another time where he showed up to the same restaurant with his wife on October 9th for brunch. And he asked for a table outside. And apparently they took the party to table 301. Cordon's wife ordered an egg yolk omelet with gravy. Does that say gravy? And cheese and salad. A few minutes later, they received the food, and James called their server, MK, and told her that there was a little bit of egg white mixed with the egg yolk. Okay.
Something so stupid to get mad at.
Okay, he's an asshole.
So MK, whoever that is, informed the floor manager, G, the kitchen remade the dish, but unfortunately sent it with home fries instead of the salad. Okay, so they are messing up. The restaurant is messing up.
They are messing up, but props to James, right? Like, if I make a scene at a restaurant, I would never go back to the restaurant. But these are two different occasions where James just goes to the restaurant and just makes a fool of himself.
Yeah.
Like, that's respectable.
Yeah.
But they are fucking up.
They're actually fucking up. Here, this is what I thought was funny. Do you know who's the popular guy right now?
It's Nico.
No, that does
Cruise.
commentary.
Me.
Critical. Critical. So Critical responded to this and he goes, you never attack anybody in service.
Oh,
or something
never.
like-
Not once.
He goes, you never call out anybody in service. And I'm like, okay, so what if they do snot rockets in your food? You just don't call them out?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
What are you talking about? In what world is this cancel culture? The cancel culture is seeping so much in the DNA of everyday people. You have someone as popular as Critical being like, you never yell at service, even if your service is bad, even if they're yelling at you.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
what?
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
And do you think he actually believes that? Or
Yeah.
it's like, that's just what you have to say if you're Moist Critical because he's too much puss?
Dude, I think people forgot that this is a business, right? Like, you are selling a product and the customer is purchasing the product, right? You want good service in order to continue your business there. If you have bad service, then it's like, I want a fucking refund. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like people forgot that, like, we live in a society of businesses and customers, and like they just completely forgot.
Yeah.
They think like I'm slave drone and capitalist, whatever, and I give you my money and I'll take whatever I get. And like, it's weird. Like, people don't have self-respect for themselves anymore.
And that's the take that, like, if you cammed up and made a video on this, that's the take, like, everybody said. But
yeah,
nobody believed it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way Moist Critical and Cavos. You never critical? Come on.
Online, these individual people act like they're so important and they're so right, but in the real world, they're like, shit on me, give me bad service. Like, it's weird.
I know.
It's so
Hold yourself up to a higher standard, Moist boy.
It's so strange. You're a customer. It's your money. You're making the company money.
But I will.
You got to get a good product in return. It's an exchange. It's a deal. It's a business transaction.
I will say, good service means good money. I tip 35. No one tips better than me when there's good service.
I tip 40. I tip 40.
Well, sometimes I tip 45.
I tip 50.
You don't. But
actually, I do.
A dick
I have
measuring
multiple
contest
times.
on fucking tipping.
Well, sometimes I tip 100%.
I tipped $100 on a $20 bill before.
In a
Actually,
business,
I've done that multiple times.
Gotcha. Okay. So I think the moral of the story: L and W, James Corden, L.
So it does continue on, though. The restaurant owner does actually respond to James, and he actually has a funny fucking comeback to him.
Hit us with it.
So this is going to be interesting for Keem for that business model thing that he was talking about, it being a business.
As absolutely no shock to anyone, and also, as someone who has a lot of family in the hospitality industry,
Cavos wearing Teddy Fresh?
Day to day,
That's
what
not
they go through,
Cavos.
the shit they put up with. Assholes like James Corden are very common. He put on Instagram, James Corden just called me and apologized profusely. Having fucked up myself more than most people, I strongly believe in second chances. So if James Corden lets me host his late show for 9 months, I'll immediately rescind his ban from Baltazar.
Yeah.
James.
So he basically says, unless you let me fucking host your
he
show.
went and apologized.
So
he did, but he's banned forever. It doesn't matter.
But
I know certain people would be like, Keem, read the room. No, most people are idiots, all right? If I have a different take than most people, all right, that's fine with me. I don't want to have the popular opinion. All right. I want to have the right opinion. That's what's important to me. I want to be right. That's the only thing I care about.
Yeah. So there's a certain type of individual that I hate, and I'm afraid the owner of this restaurant is leaning into that category. And that is the restaurant owner that thinks they're a fucking celebrity. In Cleveland, where I live, there's this guy named Michael Simon. He was a chef. And then all of a sudden, his restaurants got so popular, he became a celebrity in Hollywood and left all of his restaurants to go to shit. I hate the fucking chef that thinks they're a celebrity and then acts like they're fucking famous.
I just hate that.
I hate those guys.
I hate that term, read the room. No, fuck the room. Obviously, fuck the room. I don't agree with the room. You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
Yeah, and fuck famous chefs.
I hate that term.
And I hate famous chefs.
Christ. All right.
Famous chefs. Like, what? Fuck them. Anyways, let's move on. I hate them.
Right. So then he...
Bobby Flay's another one. Fuck you, Bobby Flay.
He just hates celebrity chefs.
Somebody in the chat said Keem is dyslexic when it comes to... That's true. I'm dyslexic in general.
He's dyslexic about reading the room.
Chats and it's very
That's
tough.
very funny. That's very good. Okay. So there's more to the story. It's not over.
The last thing, it's over after this. So basically, he responds to the restaurant owner, and he just says, I haven't done anything wrong on any level. I feel so zen about the whole thing because I think it's so silly.
He took his apology back?
Yep, he took it back.
That fat ass was so mad that he was banned from the restaurant. He's like, I'm not apologizing. Fuck you.
He's like, no. He's like, shit, I need food. I'm sorry, bro. I need a place to eat. Get those calories in. And then after he got the backlash for apologizing, ooh, this went wrong. I'm going to double down.
But don't you like that out of James, that he took back his apology after the owner was like,
I was
fuck
about
you?
to say, that's a little
I like that. I like that.
I'm so sick of the fake nice guys. I wish Ellen, James, they could just be their asshole selves. Like you know how fucking great that would be?
At least Ellen owned it. James was like tiptoeing, right? He apologized, he took it back, and then at the end, he's just like, well, this is who I am.
Wait, but didn't James do something? Oh, yeah, he stole the joke.
That was the most recent thing, the stealing the joke.
Naughty.
So it goes through a whole list. Everything that we just went over are like little things.
What is this clip from James Corden?
No. This is Tipster.
Oh, my God. Nah, leave Tipster alone.
That poor guy. Hey, dude, listen.
He lives here.
Mr. Potato Head. You're in my city, I think. I mean, it says it in your name, Buster Buffalo on TikTok. I would assume we live in the same city. Come on the show. I'd love to have you come in.
Will you make him dinner? That's the only reason.
I will make, actually, I won't, but Brantley will. Brantley will cook you a lovely dinner.
That's awesome. He should come.
He should.
I got the best girl. She's cute. She cooks. She cleans.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good job.
She does everything for you.
That's great.
Does your wife cook?
Absolutely.
Does she clean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. I guess you're lucky too.
All right, we're gonna pull up the thing I don't want to talk about, but so Keem has been what's the word I'm looking for here, Keem? You've been putting out the Teddy Steele's merch videos and everything like that, and someone responded to you, right?
Oh, okay. So on the Halloween special, we brought it up that you have a wife, I have a girlfriend, and this dude hasn't seen action in a very, very long time.
How do you know that?
Because you don't get pussy unless you're killing it, like you're running it over with your car when you killed the cat.
That is true. That's
you
true.
just don't.
Did I just jump off the other
You don't. The last action he had was kissing Salvo.
That is true.
That is not true.
That is true.
That is not true.
Chris, did you get any pussy after giving me a kiss? Did you get laid after that?
No.
Okay,
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So
There you
the
go.
last,
All right,
Are you talking about like right after or like
There it is. There it is.
I mean, from
in general?
I mean, from when we kissed until today, did you get laid at all?
Yeah.
Well, he took it back after he realized.
I thought you meant like after that. You were sleeping at the house.
Dude, Chris, ban anyone bringing up the point that I ran over the dog on Christmas Eve. That's bullshit. That's slandered.
Where the fuck?
Don't actually ban them.
Don't
I'm, just
leave
I'm making a joke.
I thought you
What
were
the-
serious.
I'm making a joke.
Chris
No.
is like, yes, sir.
Well, my plan on Christmas is to retweet all those tweets at you. So
Okay.
So listen, Chris ran over a cat. But the main thing is he does not have a girlfriend, a boyfriend. He's got none of that.
He's lonely.
So we were thinking about doing a dating show. He does have a thing for couples.
I don't.
No, he does.
No, I don't.
Anyhow, we were thinking about doing a dating show. And so what happens is when you guys buy Teddy Steele's, all right, I have a list of all hundreds of you, and I send personal videos thanking you for purchasing Teddy Steele's. And so I got this message from a fan who bought a Teddy Steele's Bandit t-shirt who said, tell Chris he seems very sweet And if he's looking for a slightly attractive girl who also has been in an abusive relationship,
Red flag.
I'm single. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Chris's last girlfriend used to beat him.
No, not that one. No.
Very big. She was very big.
No.
She used to beat him and sit on his face.
Chris,
What?
He would turn blue.
What the fuck?
Chris wants to say no, but he did admit to being in 2 past abusive
Yeah,
relationships.
She was a very big girl. You ever see that movie, the Charlie and the
Precious?
Chocolate Factory?
Oh.
Okay, where the big girl would turn blue.
Violet.
That was the color of Chris's face when his abusive ex-girlfriend would sit on his face.
Christopher, really?
You guys.
Okay,
dicks.
so Chris, you are a handsome individual on the #1 live show on YouTube, right?
It is.
You have a lot of suitors coming after you, right? Clearly, we see it on Twitter.
Chris,
we
can
see
you
it.
take that fucking stupid hat
no,
and
I
glasses
like
off?
it. It
No,
reminds me of
take
my
it
own
off.
streams, bro.
Yeah, but
Come on.
take it off though.
All
Take it
right,
off.
all
Take it
right,
off.
all right.
We're
It's
trying to run a
comfortability,
dating
man.
show over here.
Fine. It's
Show
All
your
right.
face off.
All right, look at this handsome man here. Look at this handsome fucking man. All right. So ladies, we're trying to figure this out right now. Now we have one woman that is interested in you. Are we gonna pull her up or what? What's the
No, don't pull up.
I would not pull up random people. Just,
Unless
yeah.
they agree to it. But
Yeah.
we do have multiple women that are interested in coming here to participate in the Chris dating show.
Yeah.
And we brought it up to Chris off camera, and he got really squirrely about it. He got really weird about it.
If you're willing to travel to Buffalo and be on this show, you need to reach out directly, I guess, to Chris. This is weird that Chris would have to organize it.
No,
Who do they reach out to? You don't have a Twitter right now.
I don't have a
Yeah, I was
Twitter.
about to say, you're fucking nuked, dude.
We need a way for them to reach out to
Brantley.
us. Yes, reach out to Brantley. Pull up Brantley's Twitter real quick.
Yeah, so if you're interested in coming to Buffalo, New York for a live dating show, really produced, we'll make it fun. Like, it's going to be a whole themed episode. Message or tweet at Brantley, and we can
we're gonna
set
pull
it
up
up.
her Twitter right now. So it is Brantley Keem.
At Brantley Keem.
Brantley Keem is Brantley's Twitter. Females, males, trans, right, Chris? Any animals?
No.
You into dogs,
No.
cats?
No. Do I look like a zoophile to you? No.
Chris shook his head to transgenders.
Yeah. So no trans.
What?
You don't like trans?
Don't fucking put me on the spot like that.
Wait, are you transphobic?
I'm not
Chris?
transphobic. I'm
So
not transphobic.
are trans people allowed to participate?
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you,
Okay.
thank
All right.
you,
There we
asshole.
go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom. So that is coming up.
guys, girls, the full LGBTQ spectrum plus straight people.
Absolutely. And Chris, like, the winner will actually go on a date with cameras and everything. So it's a 2-parter.
They have to live in New York.
Yes, they have to live in the state and be willing to travel once or twice or indefinitely.
What do you mean they have to live in New York?
What do you want? You want to fly somebody out from Indiana to be
I
here?
will not fly them out, but if they're willing to fly out for themselves,
Okay.
for a chance to date Chris, I mean, you have a house. You can let a woman
In your bed?
or a man sleep in your bed.
in your bed to have
I'm
sex.
just gonna offer up my fucking house to strangers.
What do you like, Chris? Like, if you hit it off with one, I would just assume that they would come back to your
wouldn't
bed.
they go to your bed?
Yeah, I would assume so, but still, come on. What the fuck is going on here right now?
Why is he so? He's turning red.
I know. Which
You
like
can't even tell. The camera's so shitty.
Do we have you wrong? Like, are you asexual? Are you not interested?
No, it's just an interesting concept. I just don't like to be put on the spot on shit. I'm an organic person.
We're not putting you on the spot. We're letting you know weeks ahead of time. So it's gonna be a 2-parter. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris dating show coming soon.
Chris the Virgin. I mean, look at this little boy being anxious about women.
Interesting.
Very good.
Or men.
Or
men.
LGBTQers. So at Brantley Keem on Twitter, girlies.
Okay.
Do you guys want to move on to the Halloween special?
And what do you like? You like big women, correct?
That's a good question.
Wait,
Yeah.
Chris. Wait. Do you like big women, correct?
You're really gonna make me say this. No.
So what type of women, so everybody knows.
Can we
White,
do
black.
What is your type?
What's your type?
Why am I being interviewed right now?
What is your type? I mean, people want to know. What in the chat? If you want to know what Chris's type is,
Chris, people who are watching might want to know your type to see even if it's worth coming out. So what's your type?
You like big girls, right?
No.
What do you mean? You don't like big girls?
No.
What's wrong with big girls?
It's not a fan.
So skinny girls, any specific ethnicity?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
You like all races and all sexual orientations. Yes. Okay. All right. And big girls. Very big girls.
You just keep putting words in my mouth.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So aunties, would you date an H3H3 auntie?
I would rather fucking die than date one of those.
Okay, he's down for it, people. He is down for it.
Chris, ladies aren't going to like how you're responding to this segment. Giggling and being uncomfortable. That's a turnoff for the ladies.
Hey, I want everyone to look up at the right of Chris, and that is who he's into. Do you see those signs up there?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
You guys are fucking cute.
Okay, we're moving on to the next segment.
So let's move on to the Halloween special stuff, because I think
Awesome.
that's a good time to bring that up now. After
Yes.
that, now we're rolling into this.
Sounds good.
So where do you want to start? You want to start with the situation with the ATV? Do you want to talk about the Xylee thing?
Let's talk about, Chris, show everyone what happened to your thumb real quick. All right. So Chris is missing. We're not going to tell you about the injury right now. First, let's kind of show you the video. Do you have the video?
We do. So let me pull that up.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me set everyone up here, right? So after the Halloween special, killed the show, went out, took an Uber to the bar, drank at the bar, took an Uber home, and we're like, the weather's so nice.
Yeah.
Let's get into the ATV. So Keem, Chris, and Xylee and I went on the ATV.
Yep. And here's some of that.
So let me pull that up for you guys.
Skip 3 minutes in because we've already seen it.
Skip 3 minutes in. Got it.
Yeah. Like skip it really far in. There you go. Like right there. Yeah.
Perfect here. So this is on the ATV.
All right. Let's watch this. Oh, I didn't realize I had that music.
Yeah, you have the music going most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
But you get the idea.
I think it's probably fine.
No,
we're
get off
pushing
this.
it. Yeah, we're pushing it.
Get
a little
off
bit.
this. Get
Really?
Off this.
But-
Yeah.
but you
It
get-
was
hold
so
on.
distorted.
Hold on. You get the idea.
Wait. Yeah. Play that. Play that.
wanna
Play
play
that.
that? You
Play
wanna-
it. This is Xylee.
Poor Xylee.
Shit! My hips aren't what they used to be!
We're flying in the ATV. Okay. All right. And so then, basically, let me play this up for you. So on the way home from the bar, we're in the Uber, and we see this is Halloween night. All right, this is Halloween night, people. We come up on this dirt road, and there is a cornfield, but we can see over the cornfield because the road is higher than the actual cornfield. And we look out and you can see shadows of farms and spooky trees. And we see the moon that night.
Yeah.
And it was massive and it was bright orange. So it's warm out. We tell Xylee, hey, you want to go on an ATV ride? We're riding through the woods. I go to this vantage point where we can see the moon. We get out, we're drinking, we're smoking some cigarettes, we're looking for the moon. The moon is not there. So I come up with a better idea. Let's go over to this other mountain that I know. Let's ride up there where we can see the moon.
Keep in mind, it's Halloween night.
It's spooky as
It's
hell.
scary as shit.
It really was
It's scary. It's
right?
scary.
We're in the woods. It's like Blair Witch Project, right? We get to the top of this second mountain where the moon 100% you can see. It's gone. Whether it was clouds, I don't know. The moon disappeared.
Yeah.
So I say to them, well, if we're already up here, let's go and try this one trail, but we might get stuck.
Right.
Because it's really muddy. We go down that trail, and it starts spinning and spinning and spinning, and we get stuck. So I say to Chris, you got to pull the winch out of the front of the ATV. The winch is like on a cable, it's got a hook, and you pull it out, you strap it around a tree, and you bring the winch in, and it pulls your vehicle out of the mud.
Yeah.
So as I tell Chris to go grab the hook, this happens.
Yeah, yeah. So we're stuck, and then Chris goes out to pull us out.
Let's watch it first.
This is
before
an
we get into it.
exclusive for
this is-
Chris's thumb. Trigger warning, lots of blood.
We can't show all of it because YouTube will hit us.
Pull on the winch, Chris. Pull.
It's 3 a.m. in Buffalo and we're stuck.
Did it go out or in?
Right there.
Xylee, what happened? You okay, kid? Chris, you okay?
Yeah, no. I'm bleeding all over the place.
What?
Really? Yep.
I think the hook got him.
We had no idea at this point.
Can we see the wound?
It's fine.
Oh!
Yeah, you saw enough.
Okay.
You saw enough.
So You ever hear that scary story when you're a kid
Yeah.
of the man with the hook
Of
on
course.
Halloween night?
Yeah, of course.
And the hook was left on the handle of the car and shit.
Yes.
That's what this was, man.
Yeah.
It was dark. I had an option to hit the right button where the winch would go out or hit the wrong button where the winch would go in. Chris had an option to put his hand on the hook or grab the nylon attached to the hook, which you're supposed to do. And me and Chris both fucked up.
At least we both.
So Chris grabbed the hook with his thumb in the hook, and Keem pressed the button
The wrong
to
way.
initiate the hook, and it literally took. It was a gnarly hole.
The hook went between his thumb and the machine.
Yeah.
At fucking like 10,000 fucking pound force.
Yeah.
It could have ripped his thumb completely
Easily.
off.
So Chris, when that happens, like, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking. So you were there. I was holding my hand up, and I'm like, because you couldn't tell from the light, it looked like there was bones sticking out.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, "Fuck! I don't have health insurance right now.
Okay.
I haven't signed up for it yet."
So can we play like a little bit more?
To be honest, with
Just
the
a little bit more.
TOS is
So
really,
it's so bad.
Is it?
TOS really does not like gore, like
Okay.
actual gore. So I don't want to put the stream at risk for that.
Okay.
Okay, listen. I get it. Keem, you could have cut his hand off, you dick. I get it. All right. I did hit the wrong button. But Chris grabbed the metal hook.
Yeah, I know.
There's a nylon. Like, there's a nylon on it,
expect
so you
me to
grab
know
the
that.
nylon. You don't put your hand on the fucking hook.
You expect me to know that when I've never been on a UTV?
That's not okay. See, this is where I have a problem. All right, you have told us that you've been driving.
ATVing, and I had no winches on those ATVs. I've
Well,
done that
I didn't know
before.
that. You told me, I do this all the time.
Yeah, and I've always done
I go
off-roading
ATVing
shit.
all the time.
Yeah, ATVing, not UTVing with a winch. Totally different. Anyways.
Yeah. So
Anyhow, we got so lucky. It could have been so much worse.
and like how it was, it was almost best case scenario, but it was fucked.
Yeah.
Like he had his hand up and it was gusting blood like it hit a fucking artery. It was disgusting.
So then, we're stuck in the middle of the woods and Chris is injured. All right. I gotta figure this the fuck out. So I pull the winch out myself, or no, I got Xylee to come hit the button the right way. I grab the nylon, start pulling the winch out.
Yeah.
Wrap it around a tree. We get stuck again. Then we get out eventually. I race home. Don't show that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show it.
Don't show that. But oh god,
I want to show it so bad.
I know you do, but
you
YouTube
can't.
won't like it.
Any blood and gore, they flag it. Yeah.
Yeah, they will hit you hard.
So we race home. We get home. We all load up. We go to the hospital. And Chris, what did they tell you at the hospital of how bad it could have been?
So I was driven to the hospital with Salvo, his wife, and Xylee. We got in. Xylee stayed with me for most of it because Keem has a fear of hospitals. So I'm sitting in there, and they're like, "Oh, this is no big deal. Like, don't worry about it." They come back. They go, "We need to take X-rays." They come back. They go, "Well, you got lucky because if the bone realigned and it popped out, they would have to realign it, do major surgery."
Died?
So what they did was they removed my thumbnail because there was a laceration inside of it that would actually cause the thumb to fall off if they didn't fix it.
God damn.
And then it also had this massive hole stretching all the way around where mass tissue was like exposed. So I had to get about 7 stitches in my thumb.
Okay, so you better treat Chris right because this could be your David Dobrik moment.
This is my David Dobrik
No,
moment.
it's not because I'm not going to sue.
Months down the line, when you fire him or get like really mad, Chris is gonna make an exposed video.
Hold on, let me just tell everybody right now, and you can hold me to this. I will never make any sort of video about it. I will not bitch about it. It wasn't Keem's
He's
fault.
making a video about it right now.
Yeah.
He's exposing me right now.
I'm not exposing you. I just said I'm not doing it.
But in a way, it is equally your guys' fault.
We both fucked up.
It was a big
I will
fuck
not
up.
sue
He grabbed the wrong
Keemstar.
thing. I hit the wrong button. We both fucked up.
Chris, did I take good care of you after it happened?
The worst thing about it is how long do you have that? Obviously, the worst thing about it is his injury, right? But
It ruined the night,
I got
though.
to talk about that night because
It ruined the night.
We were on such a high. And then it just stops. Like, we had a big bonfire built. Brantley built a giant bonfire.
After that ATV ride, it was going to be bomb fire and like party time.
Yeah,
And Chris got hurt.
I felt terrible. I kept apologizing to Xylee. I was like, you flew all the way up here to hang out with everybody, and I fucked it over.
I don't want to say it's your fault.
Oh, God. That's what you said. He says that. He comes into the room and goes, I don't want to say this is your fault, Chris.
No. I rush and get the peroxide, the bandages, and all that, and I'm bandaging Chris, and I don't really do blood and gore that well, but of course, obviously, I'm helping him because it's my home and I know where the medical supplies are, right? So I'm helping him, and I'm like, Chris, I know this is the wrong time to do this, but you know the nylon on the hook? You're supposed to grab that and not the metal fucking hook.
Yeah,
he's right. He's right.
And while Chris's injury is not Chris's fault, we can't blame him for that. Chris ruining the night being ruined is Chris's fault.
Yeah, I will say that. Why?
It went so well.
Poor Xylie's in for a
You
night.
had one job, not hurt your fucking fingers, Chris.
How
what
is
are
that
you
a job?
doing?
How is that a job? That's just life.
Ladies, he only has 9 working fingers, just so you know.
He is a cripple.
That might change things.
Do we even have proof? Like, he could be thumbless.
I am not. I cannot take these
You
fingers off.
could have stuffed that with a little carrot.
Here's the worst thing about it. They had to rip off his thumbnail.
Yeah, and
Disgusting.
Stitch inside the
So
thumbnail.
gross. So disgusting.
Yeah, it's not pretty looking.
Okay, so you have no nail on that thing? Okay, so just so you're aware, I don't want to see that thumb exposed, even when it's healed. I don't want to see your thumb until there's a fucking nail on it.
That's going to take about a year.
That's going to take a year.
That literally takes an entire
I don't
year.
care. Wrap it up around me, bro. Wrap it up. I don't want to see I don't want to see a nailless thumb.
Salvo, me and you both owe him some respect, though, and I'll tell you why. He handled that injury like a fucking man.
Oh, I would have been screaming and yelling.
He really did.
No, he did.
He didn't fucking cry. He didn't pass out. He didn't fucking bitch and complain that much. He kept saying, it's fine, it's fine. He didn't even want to go to the hospital. Chris did handle the injury like a fucking goat. I will say
I've
that.
dealt with way worse shit than that. That's like mild compared to what I've been through.
Just take the compliment.
No, but thank you. I appreciate it.
But just so you know, I'm going to be pissed if I see that thumbless nail.
I'm going to shove it right in your face the next time I see you.
That's like TMI.
What else do we have on the docket?
Sure. You want to go over the what happened on Xylie's stream last night at all?
With Willie Mac? No. I'm not into this little commentary drama.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny for you guys at least.
What else do we got going
It was funny, but we're kind of commentary.
Kinda over it.
It's like
Got it.
we're kind of Netflix, and commentary is kind of like Roku TV. You know what I mean?
You're calling it Roku TV.
Commentary's Roku TV, and we're Netflix.
Oh my god! So we actually have a TikTok of somebody defiling the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
I do want to see that.
Let's play that.
Yeah. So to start off with, the TikTok was deleted, but we were able to get an archive. Now to start, it's actually through the Grand Canyon's Facebook that people found out.
Whoa. We got a comment. Shame on you guys. For Chris's respect, you all should have made this stream without any
thumbnail. That's funny.
That would have been funny. Boom! That would have been funny.
I thought they were canceling us.
Yeah. When I see like a long a super chat, I go, "What now?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "Are they calling me short? What's going on?"
Right. So to get you guys started on this, the Grand Canyon posted this, like their official Facebook.
Lags back.
Lags back.
That's one person in the chat.
Yeah,
said
it's just
lag.
one person trolling. It's one person trolling.
See, now they're all gonna say lag now.
Yep. Now they're.
And now we don't know if it's a lag.
Yeah. Now we're never gonna know.
I think we're good.
These fucking people.
We're good.
If Luna Lizzie says lag, that means it's a lag.
Yeah, I'll believe Luna. So the Grand Canyon starts off with, do we really need to say don't hit golf balls into the Grand Canyon? On October 26th, an individual posted a video on her personal TikTok page showing her hitting golf balls and throwing the club into the Grand Canyon.
Okay.
So this person basically got charged by the government. They went through the full ringer. Throwing all objects, it's illegal.
But Chris, how can they be mad at a person throwing a golf club into the Grand Canyon when Gabby Potato's body was thrown into the Grand Canyon? You know what I mean? It's like things are constantly being thrown in the Grand Canyon.
What do you mean, Gabby Potatoes?
Gabby Petito. That girl that went missing.
Oh my god.
That is no.
Her body was thrown into the Grand Canyon, and I don't see a post on Facebook about it. But they have a problem with the golf.
Dude.
That's true. That's true. Apology for what? Of course, apology to the family.
Yes,
it's an awful thing that happened, but
stupid. What the fuck, bro? Come on, bro.
So here's the original TikTok that was able to be archived.
This ain't too far.
God damn
They did throw it pretty far.
I mean, like,
oh, come on, Keem.
They didn't find the body. It's like they threw it really far. You know? I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You guys are fucked.
Brantley just broke up with me for that.
Too far. Okay, too far. Okay.
So-
Hand up, too far.
Here's the original TikTok that was archived. There is no sound due to the archival, though. Just giving you a heads up.
Okay. But that seemed like an accident. See, here's the thing about brand Facebook accounts. They framed this poor girl like she actively and purpose threw it. It slipped from her hands.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. Why are you even hitting golf balls over the Grand Canyon in the first
Okay.
Because it's a vibe.
Okay, listen.
Because it's a vibe.
Listen, I got to be honest, all right? If I lived near the Grand Canyon, I would hit golf balls into the Grand Canyon.
I would throw
I'm
beer.
sorry. What? Like, I'm sorry. My mind would not allow me not to throw something into the Grand Canyon. I would.
I know.
I'd throw a rock.
Yes.
I'd hit a golf ball. I'd hit a
Pumpkins.
baseball. A pumpkin. Halloween. Every Halloween, I would go to the edge of the Grand Canyon and throw a pumpkin. I would.
That's true because it's just part of like human instinct. Like, hey, I'm going to throw. Let's see how far it's going to drop.
Exactly.
Boof. Like 3 seconds. Boof.
You put a big hole near me, I'm throwing things in it.
100%.
Well,
100%.
I have a pond in my backyard, all right? I paid a ridiculous amount of money for them to go and clear the pond out and bring all the dirt and all the rocks out of the pond, right?
Yeah.
To clean the pond out. You know what I do when I walk around the pond? I pick up rocks and throw them back in the fucking pond.
Right.
Because I like throwing rocks in fucking water.
Right. You know, so like, again, thank God we don't live by the Grand Canyon because we would be put on fucking blast.
Can we do a poll? All right. If you
Make a
live,
poll.
If you live near the Grand Canyon, would you throw something into the? I would. I know
100%.
I know I would. I'd be making paper airplanes and be like, how far will this go? Like,
Yes.
I would do that.
Yes, and like I would get bored of throwing rocks, so then I would start throwing car parts. You know what I mean?
This
And
is the cancel,
baseballs.
This is the cancel culture bullshit. Like everyone's getting together, like, we got something on her. She fucking
Yes.
slipped up and threw a golf club in the Grand Canyon. Let's ruin her life.
It's like-
where does she live? What school does she go to? Let's make sure she can't get in fucking college. That stupid bitch.
Yeah, it's like
she got hit with a felony too.
okay. See what I mean?
See what I mean?
All because of that post, right? All because of that
literally
post.
all
Fuck the
because
Grand
of that.
Canyon Facebook page. Honestly, how dare
Going
them?
after national monuments now.
You call the cops like my house got robbed. They don't show up. They barely do a fucking report. Somebody throws a golf club at the Grand Canyon.
Listen.
That's a felony.
But-
like,
Funny
but
enough,
listen.
that rolls into the next thing.
But listen,
so fucking ridiculous.
the Grand Canyon posting that and that girl getting a felony, everybody should be like, fuck you, Grand Canyon, for that. Fuck you.
Right.
Poor girl. Poor girl.
So to go off of Keem saying that the cops won't
That
do
woman
anything.
cannot get a fucking job for the rest of her life.
How crazy,
Because
yeah.
she hit a golf ball into the Grand. Do you know how fucking pathetic the world is that
Yes.
we live in? That's so insane.
It's like, I'm going to pull in Olivia on the H3 podcast.
Can you?
I need the social media director of the Grand Canyon now.
Can you ever imagine in the 1970s, in the 1980s, in the 1990s, or even early 2000s, someone getting hit with a felony for hitting a golf ball?
Federal felony.
I
Not
hate
just
state
like
parks.
A state felony.
I hate national parks.
Can you believe? Like, that's so fucking insane, dude. What is this? It's so fucking dumb.
Throw
bro.
litter into the Grand Canyon,
And here's
please.
the thing. And here's the thing. This is one of those things where if I said this on Twitter, they'd be like, read the room, read the room. Fuck the room. You're all idiots. Fuck the room.
And fuck the Grand Canyon.
And fuck the Grand Canyon.
We're taking a trip to the Grand Canyon, a road trip, and we're all gonna piss and shit into the Grand Canyon.
I'm throwing something in the Grand Canyon before I die.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna fucking narc myself and film it, but I'm doing it. I don't care.
Olivia, we need the docs now. Thank you.
No. So the poll did go yes. They would all throw things into the Grand Canyon. So you guys were right.
Of course.
Let's pull this up.
Of course.
You would.
Of course.
You just would. If you are at the edge of the Grand Canyon and you have marbles in your pocket, those marbles are not gonna stay in your pocket.
And I'm gonna be honest. If I don't have anything, but I'm drinking a bottle of water, I'm throwing the bottle of water into the Grand Canyon because I have to at that point.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
have
see
to.
how long it's gonna drop. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So to play off of what Keem just said, that the cops won't show up when shit's going on, and bad service and all this shit, I actually found a clip for you guys.
Perfect.
I think Keem's not gonna like this,
Dude, and here's the other thing that would say, right? Oh, like I know the main thing is like if you throw something in the Grand Canyon, there could be people below where you could hit them and kill them. Isn't that like bonus points?
It's like experience. It's
like when
double
you're-
XP
it's like
weekend.
when you're driving your car and you say 10 points.
I'll
to
tell
hit
you
that
this:
person.
when I'm at the driving range, with the golf clubs and stuff and drivers and whatnot, and the guy goes out there in the little tractor picking up the golf balls, I try to hit him.
Of course.
I try to hit him.
Of course.
I love animals, but there was like deer out there once.
Yeah.
I tried to hit the deer.
I know. I live by a church, and on Sundays when I live right next to a church, and on Sundays when all the parishioners are walking out of church, I sit on my roof and I throw food at them. Literally.
Yeah.
Food at them, and I want to hit them.
Yeah. There was time when I've seen people just sitting there minding their business, like at the beach and whatnot. And I always bring a loaf of bread with me, and I would throw breadcrumbs at them so the seagulls shit all over them.
All the time I do that.
That's like a standard thing.
That's the funnest shit in the world.
I will not go to the beach without a loaf of bread just to fuck with people and throw bread at them.
100%. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah.
That's something you have to do.
Fair.
So again, to play into Keem's thing about the police not showing up, I found this clip that you guys might find mildly interesting.
I hope so.
Yeah. So it's based in a wine store, and let's just roll it and see what Keem's reaction is to this shit.
Okay.
Okay, they're grabbing some bottles.
All right.
He said, "What the fuck?"
Everyone's just like recording.
Yo, pause. He hit him with the "What the fuck?" That's a standard like "What the fuck?" No, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Okay, roll it here, Chris, because I'm interested to see what happens.
Right.
Get the car.
Pause it. So I'm like dying to end up in a moment where I walk into a store and this is happening.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would love to. I think that I would spring into action. I think that I would grab the bag and like fight the bag from the alcohol and like manhandle everybody out and then can comfort everybody after the fact. I feel like I would be a hero.
Okay, like you don't really have too many opportunities in life where you get to like actually do violence. In this scenario, you could be the good citizen and you could just start just haymaker.
And it only takes one person in that store. Everybody will jump in. Like, there's people waiting around. It only takes one person to be like, fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and then everybody just attacks them. And then it's a moment. And then like they flee. And then you're the fucking hero. That feeling is probably unmatched.
That would be fun.
Unmatched.
The thing is, though, nobody does any of that. And these guys don't even get charged.
Well, yeah,
with
it's
felony.
in California, right?
I don't know.
Is it in It's probably in California.
I would assume so.
Well, because a lot of these stores have a rule that you can't do anything. You have to let it happen.
Yeah.
Really?
California
Yes.
is a very like nude. Well, I don't know the right term, but very beta energy out there.
Yeah. So Chris, like,
I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm serious. Like they're not.
They do let.
There's not like aggressive from the normal citizens.
It's like Japan. It's like they got hit with a nuke and now all their males are very femme. So like California, Chris, like these stores have no chase policies. So when these burglars come in, they can't do anything about it legally. So that's why they do this. But I would break the law for the law in a way. Roll it.
Right. Jesus.
That's true about Japan, by the way.
Is it because of radiation?
Yes. Yeah. Seriously.
I thought they just didn't want to fuck.
Because of the radiation. Like, think about it. Now, the generation that grew up after the blast, they're all femme. And they have tiny peters because of the radiation. Go ahead, Chris.
That's no.
That's true. That's true. That
backed up by what? What study?
Facts and science.
Okay.
It's not an answer.
Okay. I don't know. We do not, the Keemstar show does not condone any ideas by anyone, even Keemstar himself.
That's
Thank
true.
you.
Good way of putting it.
There we go.
But isn't that a security guard right there?
Pause. Take it back a little bit. You hear the woman in the background, y'all going to jail.
But they're not.
I love it.
But they're not. They're going to have a hell of a night.
I love it. Play that. Listen. Y'all gonna go to jail. I fucking love that lady.
Yeah, but nobody does anything. They're just recording the whole fucking thing. But the lady that throws shit in the Grand Canyon gets a fucking class as a federal felony.
Great
right?
point. That's the state of America. That's why when the election comes around, we're running for office for a change.
You're gonna run for.
We're running for office. Keem pancakes.
I will say this right now, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm president, I will give the woman a full fucking pardon. I would.
That's awesome.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Like, there's certain people that, like Boogie, I'd give him a pardon. Like, he was harassed. Like, he did.
True. That is.
He did fire the gun.
deserve it.
He did fire. Boogie did fire the gun and shoot it in like a residential area. Like 100%. He's in the wrong. But when you know the backstory of why he did it,
it makes sense.
It's like, come on, you're gonna really hit this guy with a felony.
We should have a campaign for Joe Biden to pardon Boogie.
Boogie should have got like 100 hours community service and like probation and like no felony, but he has a felony on his record.
I know,
That's
it's
so
crazy.
insane.
It's crazy.
It's so unfair. It really is unfair to Boogie.
Sleepy Joe, please pardon Boogie 2988. He deserves it.
It's Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy.
You know what'd be funny?
I'm surprised you're using those terms because you're not into politics at all.
But the nicknames are so funny.
Oh yeah,
the nickname. I know them all.
Keem, it would be kind of
Dude,
funny if you
Sleepy
tweeted at him.
Joe, by the way, our president, he fell asleep during an interview recently.
All the time.
It's like wild, bro. Like what?
Yeah, it's like he's legit falling asleep. Anyways, go ahead. Like it's crazy. It's crazy that he's falling asleep.
Right.
You know, Donald Trump never fell asleep.
It would actually be kind of funny if Keem tweeted at the president and said, "Pardon Boogie."
Yeah, okay.
The verified tab.
But poor Boogie. Poor Boogie. Seriously.
Poor man.
We have empathy on this show.
Right. So the rest of the clip is really just them collecting the bags and shit because they don't get caught. They just fucking walk out, which is a
And
bunch
good
of
for them.
bullshit.
They're opportunists. They get it. You know.
This must be South Carolina.
When the cities were on fire after Mr. Floyd was killed by Derek Chauvin, oh man, I looted all the Walmarts, I looted all the Targets, all the Best Buys. I stole everything I needed to get. I'm an opportunist.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I like Kat Tajbarge, by the way. I'm a fan of Kat, and I want to hang out with her and Adam McIntyre.
Okay, what did she say?
So what she did is she quote tweeted something that says Johnny Depp will become the first man to have his own spotlight segment in Rihanna. So it's a show that she's doing, a fashion show. So
Okay.
Kat responds with, Amber Heard ruined Johnny Depp's life? No, Johnny Depp destroyed Amber Heard's life and career, made her a global target, and forced her to relive her trauma in multiple courts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
I got you.
Okay, listen.
Here we go.
All right.
This is what I'm
Look,
looking for.
if you watched the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, all right, and somehow you've walked away from that, hearing all the evidence, thinking Amber Heard is an innocent victim and Johnny Depp is an abuser. If that was your outcome of watching this trial, you're an insane person. I don't know how you can come to that conclusion.
Kat's been going off.
They were both abusing each other, and she was far more psycho. Far more psycho.
She did poop in his bed.
She was far more crazy in that relationship.
I don't know,
the
man.
fact that you are on Amber, and listen, they were both wrong, but you have to be on Johnny Depp's side, and here's why. Amber Heard's the one that came out, and she's the one that made this a public story. She was saying, Johnny Depp abused me, right? So you have to be, by default, on Johnny's side. There was abuse and crazy shit going back and forth. Amber, I would say, was giving more of the abuse and starting more of the shit. But regardless, Amber's the one that put this forward to the public. You have to be on Johnny Depp's side. If you're not on Johnny Depp's side, you are insane to me.
She also moral grandstanded.
I don't know how you could be on Amber Heard's side.
And she moral grandstanded.
That
through all
is
of it.
so strange.
So that's a great take, right? Because they're both equally fucking crazy and equally abusive, but Amber was the one to make it public.
And Amber was the instigator in most of the abuse. She was the instigator. When you go through and you hear how everything played out and you're listening to the trial, I can't comprehend somebody in good faith being on Amber Heard's side.
Well, I also...
If you wanted to stay neutral and you said, look, they were both shitty in this relationship. They were in an abusive relationship with each other. Fine. All right. But like every normal person with a functioning brain would be like, well, I got to be on Johnny Depp's side because she brought it out. She brought it out.
So yes. And I think that's where you win me on that argument. However, during the trial, I was looking at it like Johnny seems fucking crazy and abusive too, which I hope it seems like everybody does acknowledge that. Like it was equally abusive, and the trial just happened to really kind of prove one point because Amber Heard brought it to light, right?
Think about this. How is Kat sitting here defending Amber Heard when she openly shit in Johnny Depp's bed? Like, that's abuse I've never heard of.
Yeah,
but
I think she was angry for like a birthday or something like that. He missed her birthday.
I'm going to go take a shit on your...
But listen,
wild.
I'll say this. That is a wild thing, but she also did wild things that was for Johnny.
Yeah.
Every day, Johnny would get home from work, and she would crawl on her knees and untie his boots for him every single day. So it's like,
Is that true?
Yes, that's true. That's 100% true.
I don't know if that's
right.
true. I don't
so,
remember that.
So it's like a woman doing that, crawling on her hands to untie your boots for you after every day. You can't then be surprised when she shits in your bed for missing your birthday. Like, that's a crazy bitch.
My God.
That's crazy bitch shit. So it's like, you knew who you were dating. You can't be surprised when you walk in their shit in the bed,
Well,
Johnny.
the rest of the tweet's kind of important because Keem's gonna pop off on it a little bit.
Okay. I like Kat Tambarge.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have brunch with her.
Made her a global target, forced her to relieve her trauma in multiple courts, only for him to be rewarded by society intent on maintaining the patriarchal status quo. So that she's saying that, well, men are now, this is a whole thing for men to be treated better, some shit like that.
I will say this. I have noticed that the people that are defending Amber Heard happen to be reporters. And I think it came out that Amber Heard's paid some type of PR or something. Money went to reporters, allegedly. This is what I heard. This is like a rumor, all right? Money went to reporters to defend Amber Heard publicly. Now, the fact that reporters are actually playing along and doing that would mean that they're not a credible reporter. They're literally throwing their integrity out the window.
Yeah.
Well, they've
You're
also
a reporter.
they've also gone after YouTubers. Like the YouTubers that were covering the Amber Heard thing, the journalists started putting them on blast and saying that they're horrible people.
These journalists, it's sad.
But
it's so sad. Like, you're a journalist. You're supposed to. Your job is to get the facts and present it to.
But
an audience.
also, this cat tweet also isn't that crazy. You know what I mean? It is pointing out that, like, okay, this is Amber Heard having a man who, or Rihanna having Johnny Depp a part of this is. I mean, Kat does make a good point about that. Like, it is part of, like, it's like Johnny did seem fucking crazy during the whole trial. He did do crazy things.
Amber seemed crazy.
Johnny did too, in my eyes.
Johnny Depp, in my opinion, seemed pretty fucking cool.
And plus the fact that
like, Johnny Depp came off in that whole fucking thing like a legend. I was like, damn, I want to fucking smoke a joint with Johnny Depp.
In the trial, he looked good, but the shit that they were saying he was doing and admitting to doing, that's crazy shit too, man.
I walked away from that trial thinking to myself, Amber Heard's probably... No, I can't say that. I'll get canceled for that. I walked away from that trial thinking to myself, I would love to be in a private jet with Johnny Depp doing some drugs.
Oh, of course.
That's what you wanted.
Johnny's a good partier, but I don't think Kat's take is that far off.
I literally walked away from the trial thinking that.
That would actually be pretty cool, though.
Getting drunk, doing some lines. I don't really do that shit. Well, I get drunk, but I don't do drugs. But I would do drugs with Johnny Depp.
What was my take? Why was I defending like Amber Heard? I forgot. Like, what was my take even? Like that she's like, okay, yeah. I don't know.
I remember there's one part of the trial where it looked like Amber Heard was doing a line.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying. It was like that.
Amber Heard, like, she reached down in her pocket and then she had a tissue.
Yeah.
And she was like fake crying and she went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like she literally did I don't know. Like
it seemed like she did.
I have the photo here, so you guys could judge for yourself on that one.
Bro, what is she doing?
But why is that's a weird one.
She like reached for that, bro. She already had the tissue in her hand, if I remember correctly. She reaches down, grabs something, and goes.
It looked like Coke.
Cut it just a little bit.
And she definitely has done Coke before. Like that's
well, she lived with Johnny.
I'm sorry, what? They took her water bottle out of the trash?
Brantley's telling us that they took her. We don't know anything. I didn't watch that trial. Okay.
Go on, Brantley, say it real quick. Go ahead. Tell the people.
So, like, she was drinking something. It didn't look like normal water. Like, it just didn't look normal. So, like,
you're so cute.
Thank you. I love you. They took it out of the trash. And there's a clip of it somewhere. I know there is. I saw it. So, like, just saying. And, like, she looks pretty out of it.
She had something in the bottle, is what you're saying.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I thought Kat's tweet was a little interesting that she's doing this now.
But Rihanna, it is tacky to have Johnny Depp a part of this, by the way. Like, that's a tacky thing. When I look at Johnny Depp, I think of like a man who will take any sponsorship deal. Like, he's on so much cologne, so many like weird garment ads. It's just kind of tacky for Rihanna to do this, in my opinion.
Dude,
weird.
if Johnny Depp wanted to come on this show.
Well, that's a little bit different. You know, I'm not.
That would be pretty cool if Johnny came on.
Yeah.
Do you think we can? I think we can get Johnny.
You know what would be funny? Okay, imagine this. All right. Imagine this. We have Johnny Depp on the show, All right. Imagine that this would be the greatest troll ever.
Yeah.
We put him in the back there.
Yeah.
We mention that he's there.
And
we ignore him the
that'd be great.
entire show. Do you know how fucking legendary that would fucking be?
Yeah. It would be great.
And then
no question.
at the very end, guys, give a round of applause to Johnny Depp, amazing host, or
Thanks,
amazing
Johnny.
guest.
Thank you. Good luck on Pirates
And say
18.
nothing. Do you know how fucking bro? The internet would lose their mind. We'd get canceled by ever. It would be fucking hilarious. It would be the greatest troll ever done.
Yeah, it would. But
Let's break it up.
we can get him. I think. I think we can get Johnny. I think we can get Johnny.
So let's see here. So I have something else for you guys. I don't know if you've seen this video at all. It's called the cut blindfold video.
You said you can get him.
You can get him. You have the poll.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Keem,
No, I don't.
you probably could.
Why does everyone think I have all this like crazy? I mean, I have poll.
Chris,
but
do you
but
think you could get
mainstream celebrities? I don't really. Well, I do know some main.
But this-
actually, no,
There we
I
go.
do.
There
I
it
have
is. There's the
I
face.
have a path to Johnny Depp.
There's
I
the
have
face.
a path. I actually have a path to Johnny Depp.
There's the face.
I actually have a path. I actually have a path.
Yeah, you could get
I'm
him.
gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna try it. I have a
not?
path. I just thought of it.
I just saw the glint in his eye for a second. He's like, wait a minute, I do.
We're getting Johnny Depp in this fucking show.
And that is why we're Netflix and everybody else doing streams is Roku TV, because we're gonna get Johnny Depp at our bar and we're gonna disrespect him.
Yep. I just remembered he had a TikTok. No, I'm just joking. That's not that's not the thing.
Something else I wanted to bring up to you guys. So I found this video for you guys, and Salvo's gonna like this one a lot.
Hell yeah.
So it's called cut blindfold video. So a couple of people have talked about it before, but it's a blindfold sort of like dating show sort of thing, like Keem wants me to do, but I have to look at people.
Okay.
And there's a guy, there's two people on this show. One is incredibly mean to the women, and then the other one is incredibly mean to the men.
Oh, I like it.
Baby, can you
Yeah.
go get me a little White Claw so I can shotgun that shit? It's in the garage.
So I actually have this right here for you guys. So Keem, I want you and
Yeah.
Salvo, I want you guys to watch a few clips of this.
Cool.
And see how they react to each other.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
it's a little interesting. The one guy's funny as shit.
Okay.
Okay.
And they don't know what each other looks like.
Not at all. They're
Okay.
all blindfolded.
Got it.
So
Okay.
I feel like they would
don't know.
like each other.
Why?
I think so too.
Yeah.
Why?
Wait, I'm sorry. I was reading the comment. We have a real fan. He's bringing up Sparkles the Gay Rapper, which is a character I played in 2009. That's like that guy is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
The fact that he knows that reference.
I didn't
sorry.
even know that reference.
What were you saying?
No, it's okay.
I used to play this character, which was called Sparkles the Gay Rapper. I would go on Xbox Live, play a beat, and sexually harass random dudes.
I love that.
As a gay rapper.
As a Sparkles.
As Sparkles the Gay Rapper.
You should bring that back.
The line was the one rhyme that I would put in every single freestyle was, "My name is Sparkles the Gay Rapper. I like to put my dick straight up in your crapper."
Yeah.
That's actually a good bar.
Yeah.
That's actually.
You have very underlying like gay tendencies. I know we talked about it in the last show, but
you bring it up a lot. Do you have a crush on me? Because I do get that from a lot of gay men. Are you gay? Because you do touch me a lot. You do like a lot of weird, awkward shit.
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
And you did kiss Chris. So.
Yeah, no, I'm bisexual, but I look at you, Keem, and can recognize a handsome Italian man.
Okay. Well, if you slam all of that with one drink,
I won't do it.
I will let you touch my shoulder.
Okay, well, I can touch your shoulder right now. Okay,
No,
so let's
gay.
play this clip. It is a black man with a very...
Who cares that? Why the race? The race doesn't matter. And you don't know. That could be
someone
confused. Spanish. That could be.
So I was confused because I saw blindfolds. I just assumed our chat was also watching this blindfold for some reason.
Okay, good cover up. Good
So-
cover up.
God damn it.
One in the chat for Salvo's cover up.
Let's just continue.
All right, good one.
All right, I'm Milton.
I'm Mia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Milton and Mia.
Has a type. I have here thick, sassy, sense of humor.
Is there anything else you want to add to that checklist?
That's about it. I mean,
So what do you do for work?
I'm a school bus driver.
No way.
Oh.
Immediately hear school bus driver, immediately eliminates him.
There's no way he's a school bus driver.
He is. Keem, what the fuck?
Okay, so she eliminated him.
She eliminated him.
Because he's a school bus driver.
Exactly.
That guy dodged a bullet with that one.
He did.
I mean, imagine you're on a show, right? And you under the blindfolds and an auntie's looking at around you.
Go back to this woman real quick.
Sure.
All right, look, I'm not going to make any comment about her physical appearance.
Don't do
But
it.
I will say this. She's wearing a full Afghan.
Yeah, she's wearing a blanket.
A full blanket.
She's wearing
as
a blanket.
clothing, as
Why do you
clothing.
think she's wearing a loose blanket?
Move on.
Move on. we're not gonna comment on that one.
Move on.
All right. So next clip here. Let me.
And she has a problem with a bus driver.
Yeah.
She's got a problem. Yo, where are these standards coming from, lady?
I know.
Where are these standards coming from?
I know.
Yo, there was this TikTok that went kind of viral where they were asking college girls how much their future husband has to make. And they're all like, oh, I won't marry anyone unless they're making $200,000 a year. I won't marry anyone unless they're wearing $100,000 a year. And I'm like, you bitches are busted. There's no fucking way.
It's so true.
You bitches, there's no fucking way, honey.
Yeah.
That you're getting $100,000 a year. Okay, the average salary is like 60K, right? 60, 70K?
It's lower.
Well, it's lower, but
45.
these are college students, so they have some, you know what I mean? It's like
even
middle
college-
class. It's
even-
like middle class. We're not talking about poor people. Chris.
No, like even on average for college graduate students, like males, 45 to 50 is the average.
Okay,
now.
45 to 50,000. They're saying, "Oh, I won't marry anyone unless they're making 100,000."
100,000.
Where's your future husband? Where's your
I
future
know.
husband work then?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah,
And by the way, there's more bitches than there are men. There's more women than there are men. So it's like you have less of an opportunity to find a fucking guy than.
And like this girl who said no specifically, he was a bus driver. She would be fine with like marrying and dating a man that was like a recruiter for like a white collar job making 30,000 just because he had like an office job as like a bullshit headhunter recruiter, right? It's like, but not to a fucking bus driver.
So you think that was bad? She has one more great moment here.
Ugh, I hate her.
So my age range is usually like 22 to 32 kind of thing. I'm at the bottom of that.
I'm 39.
Can you move that over a little bit?
And then
I can't,
to be
Ash.
totally transparent, I have 2 kids and I'm divorced.
Okay.
So,
Red
like,
flag.
throwing that all on the table.
That's a red flag.
Appreciate that.
Okay, yeah.
I am so sorry. I actually have tried going out with women with kids before, and it just really
doesn't
right
work.
for
It
me.
just doesn't work.
Yeah, she literally, so she's been eliminating people like constantly. Like
Okay.
at least 5 or 6 guys are before this, right?
Yeah.
So
Chris, what do you think? Would you date her?
fuck no.
Why?
She seems bitchy.
She does seem bitchy.
She
You
seems
know,
a little bit-
and
Yeah, but Chris, you're the type of dude that would want a woman to just run you.
that is
No,
true.
No.
Run you.
I actually
When it's
enjoy,
sexy
like,
time,
partnerships
like
and shit.
you want to be
No.
tied up.
No, it's the opposite.
You want to be tied up and beaten.
But Chris,
Opposite.
like I know your personality right now, right? You wouldn't.
You know my personality.
You would. Yeah, I do. You wouldn't do well with a girl that was looking at you to be the leader. You need like a strong female presence to kind of look to lead you through life.
No.
That's 100% true. Yes, it is.
Definitely not true.
That's just true.
No.
That is true. Chris, I know your personality. That's
you
what it is.
don't. What
You
the
could deny that. You could deny that, but maybe that's why you're single.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Chris, I think the real reason why you're single is because you're ugly, but that's just a guess. I don't know.
Shave the beard.
Ooh.
Shave the beard.
That's like, that hit him where it hurts.
That's good though. That's
So,
good.
We've heard Chris. Chris is very confident
see-
with his looks.
See, y'all keep saying, "Oh, we're bullying Chris. We're turning him into a man." You see that right there? That was some man shit. He fought back.
And I don't even think Chris is that ugly. And I love that, Chris, you are confident in the way you look, correct?
Yeah.
You are.
little
and you have every right to be, right?
He looks like a Sesame Street puppet.
Motherfucker, what?
His head is his head.
You have a beard of a Sesame Street puppet, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
That is true. Chris's head is a little big for his body.
Yeah.
I think, but I think if you went out, you probably could pull every single night. Because there's some guys that like if they go out, they can't pull at all, and it's so pathetic. You could pull. You could pull.
Appreciate that.
No.
I
He
think so.
cannot pull.
I think he can pull.
No, he's put the confident face on. Before I switched it, he looked like this.
What confident face? That's my face all the time, motherfucker.
He looked like this.
You don't think he can
And then I
pull?
switched it, and he went.
The fuck you talking about? That's my head twitch, dude.
Keem, what would be his success rate?
I would say, fuck, 20%.
20%.
20%.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's
He
horrible.
goes out 5 nights. He brings home a girl once out of those 5 nights. I would say 20%.
I think Chris could do it every single night.
Can I?
There's
put in a
Do you
girl
really
like
think
that?
that?
Yes.
I
like,
would love a female's input.
Keem, there's a lot of
It's gonna be rough.
Thank
I can
you.
already feel it.
So I think that. Are you looking for a one night stand? Or are you looking for like something real?
I've gotten so bored with the one night stand. So
Okay,
yeah,
thank you,
something
because
real.
you seem more like a relationship type
I'm getting
guy.
bored, dude. It's
So I would say like
Brantley's too nice.
no, he can really, really have a nice, beautiful girl. I know he can. He is such a sweet guy. He's kind of got like a little slim body. That's most of the girls' type. That's not mine, but y'all go for you. I know that he could definitely get a really nice girl with like really good goals and stuff. Like he could really achieve some good stuff.
Baby, I love you.
You're being
because-
way too mean to him. He is a good-looking male.
Baby,
he is.
Baby, I love you. You have such a warm heart, and you're so kind.
Dan,
and nice
you are
to
so
every-
mean. It doesn't make sense. Okay, you're a dude. You don't have to think he's attractive, but women can. He is a nice-looking male.
I agree.
He
I
is.
agree. You know, he's really dumb and really stupid, but
Well,
he's not bad. He's
dumb,
not
and
bad.
He's not stupid. He fucks up like you do, Salvo, like you do, Keem. He's just a normal human being.
I don't fuck up.
You do
Oh, yeah,
fuck up.
Keemstar never
You do.
fucks up, guys.
Look at your girlfriend. You fucked up, bud. Anyways.
Brantley.
I'm just playing.
Come on. No, he won with you.
But I'm just saying, he is a nice guy, and he will find somebody
I
that,
did win
like,
with you.
deserves him.
I did win with you. You want to know why? You're my goddamn best friend.
Oh, I love you.
And even though, like, I'll have a bad day, I'll be frustrated, I'll be mad, you always make me fucking laugh. You always make me
Somehow.
fucking feel good.
What was that? Oh, I can't
You're
say
always in a good mood. What can't you say? Go ahead.
that one joke this morning.
The one joke this morning?
This morning, whenever somebody was in front of you and they weren't turning.
No.
Say it.
No, do not.
Hint
do
at it.
not.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
do
not.
not say that.
Well, I mean, technically I can. 'cause
No,
I'm-
do not say that. Do not say that.
Okay, how
Do
about
not
this?
Say that.
Don't say what he said. Just tell us the
No,
situation.
I didn't even say
No,
it was
I said
Brantley's
it.
joke, but
Oh.
it was bad.
But, like, technically it's not though.
It was a dark humor
It
joke.
kinda is a dark humor joke.
No, Brantley.
One's
don't
in the
say it.
chat if you want to hear it.
One,
No,
one,
do
one,
not
one,
say it.
one,
Do
one,
not
one,
say it.
one, one.
Chris, end the show. End the show.
End the show.
We got a little bit more to do. Come on, man.
We can't end the show now. We have a
we're cutting it off.
jam-packed show.
Brantley, do not tell that joke.
Right.
Brantley said a fucked up joke. I swear to God.
No joke.
Are we doing a members only stream after this?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Do that.
Call-in
let's-
members only?
Yeah, we'll do a call-in show at the end of this for just members.
We'll do that. We'll do that 10 minutes after we go out.
Only members will be able to see the program. So we want to say thank you to all the people that we're a new show, right? So
Yeah.
we're not making any money. The only money is coming from fucking members and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So we want to say thank you, and we're gonna let the members call in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Is there a way to know if somebody's a member in the Discord?
We would have to set it up specifically through bots, which we'll set up next time. But we could just do calls of like the viewers.
I think it's fine.
Want to be
Okay.
able to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I think it's gonna be good.
Members only stream at the end, people. At
10
the
minutes
end.
after.
All right, let's get back into the
Right.
evil woman.
So the evil woman gets eliminated. Thank God, right?
Thank God for
Thank
all the
God.
guys.
Thank God.
Thank God, because that is a landmine
So-
that you do not want to step
Yeah.
on.
So the
Grenade.
the hero who does this is another individual. This no.
Oh
hold
my
on. No, I gave away
God.
too much. I gave away too much.
I can't
Hold
imagine.
on.
Yeah, hold on.
This
I gave away
is bad.
too much. I gave away too much.
Is that the Easter Bunny?
I mean,
no, I gave away too
I
much.
can't imagine at the end
Shit.
pulling off my. This is worst case scenario. Pulling off my blindfold after talking to a woman like this and seeing what is across from me. That's rock bottom.
Yeah.
That is rock bottom.
Okay. I'm just thinking of how this show started with that overweight gentleman being mad at us. He's got to be furious.
He's got to
right
be
now.
really bad now.
He's got to be fucking furious.
Yeah.
That is H3 auntie if I've ever seen one.
Those are the people that are telling you that we suck. By the way,
Yeah.
Dude, she's in cosplay at a dating show.
Those are the people saying, "Yeah, you're dating a teenager. Date someone your own age." Well, me and you are the same age, and I have no interest, woman. None.
Those are the people like Keem was mean to Chris. Chris deserves better. He deserves you, bitch. Shut up.
Dude, Jesus Christ. So just to give you a heads up, this guy right here on the side, he was the one that eliminated the last woman. Now, the reason that he's important is because the guys told him, eliminate that bitch. So now
The guys told him to
the guys
eliminate
in the
that
back
bitch.
room- the guys in the back room were
I
like,
love it.
eliminate that bitch.
I love when men look after men.
So this is an interesting interaction. Now, he's gone through a couple of girls, and now he gets to the cosplayer.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Yeah. Can we talk?
Sure.
Okay.
He knew it. He knew it.
Oh.
Oh! Yes!
get along on a lot of different topics,
That guy's so smart. That guy is so smart. He knew something was up. Sometimes you can tell on the voice. Sometimes you hear a voice and you know this woman is fat.
You know what's the best part of this? The announcer asks why.
Oh my
You gotta
Why
see the
what,
rest-
Chris? Why what?
Why did you eliminate her?
All right, go back, go back.
No, and we're right on the spot. Keeps dying laughing right now.
God, that's awesome.
Dude, I love Keem. Like, I love Keemstar because he hates fat women. Like, 100%. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, as far as me dating, definitely not interested.
Yeah.
But I don't hate fat
But
women.
dude, but-
if you're a fat woman, I'm not like, oh my God, I
No.
disagree with you on everything. I wish you didn't exist. That's not like that.
I
It's
know,
just,
I
it's
know.
just dating. That's it.
I know, but
Okay.
also it's
All
like,
right.
okay.
Right. So
You do understand that we have a lot of overweight fans because and that's just standard.
We do?
Of course we do.
It's America, baby.
It's America, right?
I don't like hearing that.
But my favorite overweight person is like,
Boogie.
bro, I need to work out more. I need to eat less. Like, I get it, right? Because like me and you were both fat at one point.
Yeah.
We needed to work out more.
You were fatter than me.
And we needed to eat less. I mean, that's just like, I hate the big person that's like, I got a thyroid issue. Like, every big person is no. God.
How do you feel about Tipster? I'm overweight, duh. Puts that in the chat.
Yeah, I like Tipster.
Tipster's like Tipster. His weight's not the problem with Tipster. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. So they ask him why, and there's a section where she goes back with the women. So let's see.
Oh,
this.
I love it.
This is turning into a fat shaming show.
Bye, Nathan.
We get along on a lot of different topics, but I felt that it was something where I could become a really good friend with you.
Yeah.
That's just kind of a gut feeling for me.
You know what's so funny? It's like you would think a blindfold would help, but when the blindfold is only covering the top half of her face and just her little mouth with those.
Ease up.
No.
Ease up. Ease
You're going
up.
too
Ease
far.
up. Ease up. Ease up.
You're going too far.
Ease up. Ease up.
Really?
Dude.
You can't go too hard with people's appearances.
Her mouth.
No, you were going off on a bunch of other shit.
So,
Okay.
not everybody can afford to get their teeth fixed. Brantley, when she was younger,
It's
couldn't
her
afford to
lips.
get-
It's her lips too.
but not what are you? People can't control their lips.
Do you think that you are just fucking
Me?
perfect?
Me?
Like you really do. You
Me?
are so upset.
Yes,
It
I
just
do. I
irritates
think I am
the
perfect.
Shit out of me. Like, why are you judging people? If it's not your type, it's not your type. But why are you saying something? No one asked. If it could be that you're not their type. Why are you saying anything?
Brantley's right. Brantley is right.
I mean, it's true.
We're both being a little bit of
Okay.
You are.
We're both
I've had
fucking.
plenty of people say you're not my type. You're ugly as hell. Blah blah. And I'm
Nobody
like, you're
says that
not
about.
mine.
Nobody says about me.
Wantley.
Come on.
Wantley.
All right, let's continue through.
Go
All
ahead.
I'm saying is that I don't
I'm
know
sending a super chat.
I don't know the context behind her. I don't know her backstory. All I can, and basing
Exactly.
it
So why are you judging her?
because that's all that I know is just how she looks right now. I'm sorry.
All right, let's continue on.
No, that's totally valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see anything because I don't have my glasses on.
Bye, Sam.
Goodbye.
All the other women are laughing.
Yeah.
All the other women are laughing.
That is a
come on.
room full of threes, by the way. I mean,
Aw, Brantley, you donated? Thank you, baby.
that's like the back room of the H3 podcast. That's what their crew looks like to me.
That's what the crew.
All the
looks like.
girlfriends hanging out while Dan and AB do their show. That's the back of the H3 podcast.
But yeah, you guys got through it. Good job.
She has a tiny mouth. I mean, what do you want me to say here?
What else do we
You have a
have?
wife. Who cares?
Last thing is we got Markiplier starting an OnlyFans.
Actually, though,
Yeah.
what is he gonna show on there? His dicklin, his balls, his ass.
He's been doing this. He's been selling his sex appeal to the little girls for a long time. Remember he did that calendar? He did like a shirtless calendar. And he sold it to his little teen girlfriend.
How X-rated is his OnlyFans?
Not sure yet. So he hit a certain goal, and now he's officially launching the OnlyFans. Like he did a video,
Well,
and he's trying.
we have to
like,
subscribe
fight that.
to it.
So yes, that's
Just
how
to
it's
see
going.
it.
That's how OnlyFans works. So he put out a promotional video for it, where there's somebody who's posing as him on OnlyFans, and he's been trying to like legally battle them to get it back.
Gotcha. So let me ask you this. Let's do a round table. What is the amount of dollar that you could be offered to do a sex tape on OnlyFans, Chris? And then you.
Really depends, because the last time I heard a conversation about that was Belle Delphine in chat.
I'm asking you.
No,
bro.
I'm just trying to like visualize it, because they offered her.
But
50.
you're not Belle Delphine,
No,
bro.
I know they offered her $50K for me myself. $2K.
$2,000.
Okay.
I'm not worth $50,000.
Okay.
Oh, Keem,
Deal.
I'm
Deal.
not worth $50,000.
I will give you $2,000 to make a sex tape.
Whoa! When the fuck did I start getting?
Hold on.
We just asked you.
Hold
You
on.
said
I thought you said in general. I didn't.
Chris,
think you were making me do it.
Chris, I will pay you $2,000 to make a sex tape with the woman that we just saw in there, the one with the teeth.
Pay me more. Pay me more. No way.
No, $2,000.
No,
That's the amount.
No. You give me 50% assets on the show, and then I'll do it.
50% assets on the show.
What does that mean?
You give me 50% of the memberships and Superchats. Then I'll fuck her.
Chris,
that's messed up.
Chris, I just straight up asked you, what is your number? You said you told us the number.
You're talking about in general.
Time out. This chat and Brantley, Miss Brantley, all right, you thought we were being mean to that woman. Chris said he would do a sex tape for $2K.
$2K.
And then he says to that one woman, absolutely
I need
not.
more.
Brantley, come on, yell at Chris.
Listen, no. Because
Yell
listen,
at Chris, Brantley.
It validates my point. She's not his type. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It
All right.
doesn't
Love you,
matter.
Bradley. Love
Stop being
Thank
smart.
you.
Stop being smart.
Like
Stop
that's
being
just what it is. Nobody
Brantley,
should bash.
stop being
listen,
smart.
Listen, I just want to say nobody should bash somebody for what they like. Like what? That's like me saying I like fruit and somebody else hating it. Like I don't give a fuck that you hate it. I like it.
Wait,
Okay.
you like fruit? What the fuck? Fruit's disgusting.
I like you.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chris. If we found a girl that you would do the sex tape with, and Keem offered you $2,000, would you do it?
Do I get the pick?
Yes, you get to pick the girl.
Yeah, sure.
And Keem will pay you $2,000, and we'll put it up on the
2K.
Keemstar Show OnlyFans.
We can't do that.
Salvo has to be there.
What do
while
you mean we
it,
can't
though.
do that?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well,
We're-
we could, but there's no actual way you're gonna.
No,
make me do
yeah,
that.
we're gonna make a Keemstar
No.
Show OnlyFans.
Chris.
And Chris is gonna release
Okay,
a
let's
sex
be real.
tape.
Let's be real.
Fucking joke.
He said he would. Like
Joke.
Chris.
No, we're one in the chat if you want it. One in the chat if you want it. Yo, we know
That'd be
OnlyFans
funny.
girls.
Yes.
Listen.
We know
No.
OnlyFans girls.
Listen,
We'll
though.
Hold on,
find
Brantley.
you
Hold on,
a partner.
Brantley. Hold on, Brantley. Hold on, Brantley.
We're not actually doing that.
Chris, I think it would be good for content. If you're content brained, you can make $2K for having sex with a girl you like, and maybe Keem could, find you like.
I know a bunch of OnlyFans girls. They follow me on Twitter. They're always trying to talk
How about
to me
this?
and whatnot.
How about this? Because I actually want to make this happen for the show. $2K, and he gets 10% of what the OnlyFans gets for the year.
Bet. You're gonna make bank, bro.
$2K and 10% from the OnlyFans sales.
Dude, Chris is gonna
You're
turn
gonna get
into a
old of that.
legend.
You're gonna
Chris,
get old of
this
that
is
real quick.
amazing. Like the producer of the Keemstar Show getting paid to have sex with an OnlyFans model.
Chris is gonna be a fucking
That would be
legend.
amazing. Chris, you will be like name, bro. This is your moment. Do it.
And he has to wear the cop hat and glasses.
Of course.
Yeah.
Chris, I think he said yes. We're doing this. We're going to make this
We're
happen.
doing it. We're
We're
doing
making
it.
this happen.
We're
This
doing
is
it.
great.
We're doing it.
This is great. I love it. The Keemstar Show, everybody. Who's doing it better than this?
What a
What do
way
you guys-
to end the show on, guys.
What are
We're
you
ending the
guys
show. I just
doing?
got here.
What are you
know what
guys
I mean.
doing about the dating thing?
Oh.
Like what? How is it gonna go down? How is this gonna happen?
So we're going to field participants of ladies.
Whoever wins gets to be in the
Who
sex
win?
tape
How
with
do they
Chris.
win though?
If
How
they-
do you- how do
Whoever
they win?
wins gets to be in the sex tape with Chris.
But girls are weird. Like unless like they're in that industry, they probably don't want to
How
do that,
they
right?
Win?
So the dating show with Chris Brantley is, you're going to field offers. We're going to put together 5 or 10 girls. They're going to come here. And then Keem and I,
Yep.
we're going to set up a whole dating show.
Blind date.
Maybe not. And then,
I could pick them out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. You can pick
Oh my
them out.
god.
and then
fun.
Chris picks the winner.
Yeah.
And then we
Okay.
film their first date completely.
Okay, Chris, you're in good hands. I
This
got
is
you.
amazing.
This was such a bad idea. Brantley is going to steal all these girls.
No, I might. If they're
They're going to reach out and they're going to reach out and they're going to be like, I'm
hold on.
interested maybe
I'm
in the
just
dating
saying,
show. And
whoever
Brantley's going to be like,
don't-
girl, you kind of cute. Maybe.
Whoever don't make the
someone in the
cut.
chat just said something pretty funny. It's like Keemstar sexually harasses employee H3 subreddit.
The H3 subreddit will be saying that.
They will be saying that.
They will be saying that.
They will be saying that.
They'll be
They
like,
will be saying that.
he's selling his producer for sex.
He's sexually exploiting Chris.
Yeah.
After he ripped off his thumb.
Yes.
Can I at least wait until the thumb's healed? I'll feel
Chris,
bad about that.
Oh,
No.
guys,
That shit hurts.
guys, Guys, you know how Chris ran over the cat?
Oh, God.
All right. You know how he murdered the cat, right? He ran it over
Poor
with his
baby.
car.
Yeah.
All right. We told you about this in the last podcast or maybe 2 before. We are making a Teddy Steele t-shirt called Pussy Killer.
Yes.
And it's Chris running over cats
Brutalizing.
with his car. Bro,
Brutally.
it's coming out in the next drop, people. One, if you're hyped for that.
I
One, if you're
am.
hyped for
This is
that.
amazing. This is amazing.
My God.
All right, so guys, we're gonna read super chats, announce the new members, and then this stream is gonna switch to a members only stream. So to anyone who's not a member, thank you so much for coming out to the show. We love you. Thank you for all the support. Members, stay here because we're gonna still be live.
Actual question.
And join
How
the
do-
Discord. Chris, put the Discord link for Collins.
Yep, I got
How
it.
do I actually become a member? Because I don't know, and I want to become a
You
member.
can't do it on mobile.
Yeah, you have to do it on your
Oh.
PC to do that.
It's fine. It's fine, babe. You're here, so you don't need to be. a
Well, I
member.
want to see the comments.
Oh.
Yeah, and I can't see them if I'm over.
All right, so let's read some super chats real quick.
Okay, I'll read the super chat. Scroll down. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Keemstar show tonight. Had a lot of fun. Thanks for the monetary support,
Yeah.
Jetty.
Can you believe what a train wreck this show was? Like, the energy wasn't right in the beginning. It just wasn't because you were late and it fucked up everything. So I was in a bad mood. And then the internet kept cutting out and we still managed to make a great show.
Yeah.
It's like, it's this team, Chris,
Good job.
you, me, Brantley. It's this team. Like,
Yeah.
we are. I'm proud of us right now. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of
Yeah,
us right now.
I love
Appreciate the kind words.
I love doing this show, and I think that we have something special here. So thank you,
Dude,
everybody.
this is the first show. Chris hasn't fucked up once.
I know, and like I'm not spurging out, and I'm not yelling,
I didn't
right?
fuck up the Halloween special either.
But you did tear your thumb
Yeah,
off.
you ripped your thumb
And-
off.
and it
Come on, you
ruined the
can't
night.
count it. That doesn't
You
count
ripped
towards
your
the
thumb
show.
off on the
Hold
Halloween,
on.
so you
that
fucked
doesn't
up.
count towards the show though. Got to give me that one.
Well,
Fine.
Yes!
I'm going on record.
Two
all right.
bids.
Out of all the shows that we've done, Chris has done 2 that he hasn't fucked
That's
up.
amazing.
That's a
I'm
good
so
thing.
proud of you,
can I
buddy.
also
good
point
thing.
out it was both of your faults that his thumb ended up like that? Both of yours, not just
Actually-
Chris's. It was both. To
I
be
know,
honest,
Brantley.
It really was.
I know I hit the wrong
owned up,
button.
he owned up to it.
But he was still blaming you at the end.
Dude,
So,
dude.
I
Okay,
just want to make
listen
sure.
to this. Okay, so Chris has fucked up on the show
Thank
from
you
the
for the
very
50
beginning.
gifted
He
members.
keeps hitting the wrong button like nonstop, right?
And then
like,
you hit the wrong button.
And so, like, after I ripped off his thumb, he's like, "Who hit the wrong button now?" I mean, that was a pretty good burn.
Hey,
that was a pretty good burn.
I always was a. Oh, we just got a big
We got
gifted.
50 members from
Whoa!
Daniel.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, Daniel.
Whoa!
Do I need to donate $100?
We
to Dan's
appreciate that.
number?
That is awesome.
Dan-
Daniel, 50 is cool, but 100 is a much better number. 100 is a better number.
I'm pretty.
No, I'm serious. Like 50, if you look at it, it's like 2 digits. 100's 3. It's like, oh,
It is better than 50.
it is better than 50.
So
Okay.
thank you, everybody, for the support here. Awesome. Thank you. So Jedi with the 50 PHP. Hello, Keemstar. I'm a big fan. Noah was taken with another 2. L3. Ignores their producers. Love yours. Absolutely.
Okay.
Agmar with the 2. Chris check DMs after show.
That's a girl. Ooh.
No, that's not a girl. That's Agmar.
Well,
My
it doesn't
Twitter-
matter if it's a
my-
guy or a girl or who it is.
Wait,
God, don't flip that
I'm
on
so
me.
sorry to interrupt, but somebody said that my DMs were not open on Twitter. They are now, and you guys can definitely DM now. I
Ladies
didn't know.
only.
I'm sorry.
Ladies only. Brantley gets enough of you, like weird perverts. Like
I
ladies
do.
only.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. OD Swift with the 2. People are weird and pancakes are eh. Cooter Pot Pie with the 2. What else would you do with your old pumpkins? Cooter Pot Pie with a 5. Watermelons, cantaloupes, and pumpkins can get thrown off the porch or in the woods in the south. Cooter Pot Pie with another 5. Olivia has the same figure as Salvo, and he's making jokes. Olivia is a woman, not a man. Cooter Pot Pie with a 5. Thank you, Cooter. And OBS to go to views and stats. It'll show you what the problem is. Cooter Pot Pie with another 5. Keem, I normally agree, but what's the difference between Ellen and Amaranth? Ellen is lying to her audience by pretending to be a nice person. Keem said,
We can hear you.
Keem from the bathroom said that's a good point. Cooter Pot Pie with another 5. Salvo, you couldn't afford to pay a 35% tip. You can't even pay an editor $70.
Cooter Popeye just loves to fuck with you.
That's
I
fine.
love Cooter Pot Pie. It's a good name too.
I didn't pay the editor out of principle. Paramore with the 5. I'd pay to see Ellen if she did a segment roasting her audience. Great show as usual. Salvo and Keem. Chris, keep getting better too. This community is lit. Awesome Adam with the 5. Hey, Keem, can you do an Awesome Adam from 2009 Prime? Finally, congratulations to him and coming to YouTube. Old day, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the money. Cooter Pop Pie with another 10. Hook up Chris with...
Wait. I forgot to announce something very, very important, guys. Don't leave. Don't leave, all right? So, you notice how we've been uploading clips to the channel, all right? We're going to make all those clips to the channels premieres on YouTube. So at 7 p.m. Eastern
Every night.
or whatever time this show starts for you and wherever you're from, every single day, 7 p.m., all of us Keemstar Show fans or whatnot, come here. We'll be in the chat. We'll be talking to each other. We'll either be watching a live stream, which is this show, which is on Mondays and Thursdays, or if it's any other day, it is a clip, but it's premiering.
Or a vlog.
Like a series.
Or it's a vlog, whatever.
We have another 50 donation.
Another 50 from Daniel.
100.
Thank you, Daniel. That was very, very kind, Daniel.
You know what's better than 100 though? You ever see 200?
Oh my God. He's gonna keep...
The 2 does look better than a 1.
A 2 does look better because like a 1's like but the 2's like whoa.
Thank you,
double.
Daniel. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Daniel,
So
for anything.
every night, 7, the Keemstar Show channel will have a piece of content.
Yeah. We'll be there. The live stream thing will be there. And then I want to say this. We uploaded a clip the other day or a stream the other day, and somebody, it was already like on the channel, right? It's like a video. They donated like $10 as a comment. What is that?
That is super thanks. So that's a totally different way of donating. That's really good. A lot of people don't know that they can do that as to support the show through super thanks.
I pinned it on the stream, on the last stream, because I was like, what the fuck? You can donate on a comment?
Isn't that weird?
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan. Cooter Pop Pie with the 2. Hook Chris up with Gabby Hannah. Gabby's too good for Chris. Elope Man with the 2. Hannah Animal is his type.
Oh my God, Gabby, Hannah, and Chris.
No,
that date would be amazing.
No.
Hold on, no. That could work because Gabby needs a man that she can walk over, Chris,
Yes.
and Chris needs a strong female in Gabby.
No.
I think that could work. I honestly think that could work.
Could you see Chris? He'd be like, I can't come to work today. Why? What's going on? I'm cleaning Gabby's paintbrushes.
Well,
And he would be
actually,
fine with it. Like he
now
would
that
like
I think
that.
about it, I walk all over Dan. So now that I think about it, yeah, sure.
You don't walk all over me, woman.
I do. I wear the
getting
pants in our relationship.
No, you don't.
I do.
And Gabby would
you're
do a
lying.
sex tape.
She lied.
Gabby would do a
No,
sex
okay,
tape.
like
No,
okay,
leave
you would
Gabby out of
balance
it.
it out though. I feel like you would make her like sane. And she would make you look crazy. So I don't know.
Brantley, how do I turn Brantley's
you got to
mic down?
turn on Brantley.
Okay, thank you,
Brantley,
Brian.
come on.
We got to get through these supers here.
Yeah, nah.
Yuri with the 55 Nokia dollars. Thank you. Caesar Sylvia with the 5. Get back to reporting the news. Key.
Brantley just like fucking turned into Angelica Oles.
I know.
Yeah, that was
Jesus.
tough to listen
That was
to.
that was mean.
bad. I'm sorry.
You also missed
It was
CJ
kind of like a
Halliday.
joke. Like I
You missed
didn't mean
CJ.
to. I'm
That was
sorry.
mean. I love you, baby. But that was
I
mean.
love you guys. I love Gabby. Don't get me wrong. Like she looks like she'd be a fun fucking time. But
Let's continue on.
CJ Holiday with the 10. Keep it up, Keem and Salvo. You both inspire my channel, and I thank you. Subtle channel drop of this community is awesome too. Thank you, CJ.
This is a great community. The Discord. For all you that are in the Discord, that's like a good time. Like, because anything that's going on the Keemstar show, I go to general in the Discord and I just post it.
They're great.
And instantly people are responding. It doesn't matter when I post it, like 3 a.m., fucking 7 a.m., whatever. People are instantly like, oh my God, fucking can't wait for the next show.
Yep, absolutely. Sean Morningstar with the 50 Seek dollars, taking a massive shit right now. Best way to end my day. W stream. Thank you. Dan
He
Patch
was too, right at the beginning.
was, yeah. Dan Patch with the 2. Chris, make sure you collect your workers' comp. Abby Blackbird, team Abby Blackbird. Abby Blackbird did nothing wrong. I mean it. Donation.
Abby Blackbird wants to date Chris. And Chris said absolutely not. Why?
Chris.
That's not the thing. We're not,
I'm a fan of Abby
I
Blackbird.
love Abby Blackbird.
I love Abby
She's
Blackbird.
great. She's honestly great.
You're not going to give Abby Blackbird a chance?
in what sense, dude? No.
For
I'm
a
good.
date.
A date? No.
For a date.
I'm good.
She would fly out here too.
Somebody in the chat said that she's mentally insane.
She's not. She's not. Abby's a good girl.
That means good in bed.
Abby,
That's what that means.
Abby's been she's been dogpiled, and I think it's been unjust, honestly.
Yeah.
Abby Blackbird with another 2. A donation toward ChrisTheNarc medical bill. See, Chris, she cares about you.
Thank you, Abby.
Stefan Corbino with the 10. Shame on you guys for Chris's respect. You should have made this stream without it. Okay, yep. We already read that one. Thank you, Stefano. Shadow. Cooter Pot Pie with another 2, and Salvo's channel is Crackle. Cooter's funny.
Yo, shout out to Cooter Pot Pie.
Cooter Pot Pie with the 5. I would laugh my ass off if Salvo hit me with those soft little hands. Cooter Pot Pie, Kanye 2024. Shadow Humor with the 5. Keem is politically flawless. Cooter Pot Pie with a 2. Why does Salvo look so small sitting next to Keem? Because he put my chair down a couple inches.
No,
That's not a joke.
they're the same.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Actually, no, his is a little lower.
Mine's a little lower.
Salvo's is a little lower.
Mine is a little lower.
I can
Thank
see
you.
it from here.
Thank you. Jamie with the 20. Keem, if you think Salvo's acting touchy-feely, wait till Sparkles, the gay rapper. Thank you. Brantley in the house with the 10. Salvo the Shadow. Daddy equal Keem. AC Silver with the 2. Salvo and Narc for real. Abby Blackbird with the 2. Donation toward ChrisTheNarc.
Now the chairs are level. What's your excuse?
We look pretty even. You have a hat on. Abby Blackboard with the 2. Donation toward ChrisTheNarc sex tape production. I agree. Cooter Pot Pie with the 5. Your DMs are closed on Twitter. Blah, blah. Your Gossip Guru with a 2. Let's set up a real dating show with Chris. Mormon Scoppy with a 10. Keeps getting better and better. Thank you. Cooter Pot Pie with a 5. If anybody has anything mean to say, let me know and I'll super chat it. Thanks, Cooter.
We got a couple more.
Thank you. You've been so kind to me for this whole time. Carlo Kokoro, stop the black ball. Yes, stop the black ball. Secondhand Snake with a 10. I had to make a couple brands by my lonely. Panic Pun with the 5. How about a Chris and Olivia OnlyFans?
I'd rather fucking
He would do it.
Ooh.
I would rather die. I would rather actually die.
You and Frosty the Snowman.
Mormon Scoppy, again with the 2. Get Cooter on the show. Thank you for all the monetary.
Thank you, everyone. All right, we're switching the show to members only. We will be back as a live stream on Monday. We might be doing some vlogs over the weekend. We do have some stuff, and we're really excited about the show. I personally have been putting all my time and energy into this show. Salvo the same, Chris too. Like we are highly dedicated to this and doing this for years. So we appreciate this loyal support from our fan base. We love you guys.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you in a couple 10 minutes for a members only call-in.